That's this one.
What up, people?
Yo.
Back in the building. Pot Roast Thursdays.
Yo, yo, yo.
How's everybody living out there? Hope y'all had a good week, man. You know, crazy weeks. With all the holidays, Thanksgiving, motherfuckers fucking, going crazy for the Black Friday shopping. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to scramble to get their money right so that way they can go and take care of presents and bullshit. I know it'll be stress on your head, so take this Thursday out with us today and just chill. Get your little drink on, a little smoke on. Let's do this. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but
yeah, that my song. Pot Roast Podcast, man. Happy Thursday to you people.
Happy Thursday, happy holidays. What's up? Oh shit. Oh, why didn't go? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Happy Friday, Junior. How you doing in the building, Mike?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. How about you, bro?
I'm hanging in there, brother. I'm hanging in there. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing good.
No doubt, brother. No doubt, brother. Yeah. How about you, Double R?
Double R. Doing good, man. You know what I mean? And chilling with the kids at the crib, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a dad, man.
Enjoying that good family time.
Yeah.
Me and Jack, the only motherfuckers that got no kids, baby.
Yeah. Enjoy it while you can.
Hey,
One of my good homies I've known for about 3-4 years. He hit me up like yesterday, dude. He was like, "Hey man, it happened." I was like, "What? What's wrong?" He's like, "Dude, I'm gonna have a baby, dude." And I mean, this boy, the epitome is single. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he don't give a fuck. He treats his girls ruthless. You know what I mean?
That dismount ain't worked that one time, huh? Over with.
Caught that nigga slipping.
Yup, and now the next whole rest of your life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Gotta keep your dismount game up, people.
It's like superpowers, man. It could be a blessing or a curse.
Shit, or both.
Don't be foolish with yourself. Recognize that feeling. Recognize that tingle.
We have a wide angle.
Said recognize it. What did Cat Williams say? Know your pumps, man. Know your pumps. He said, you only pump 57? Okay, cool. Reset. Yeah, man. That ain't no joke.
Gotta know your pumps, brother.
Yeah. So we got a good show for you. You know what I mean? Got a few things we're going to go ahead and talk about. We got a fucking George Zimmerman cocksucking motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's going to go ahead and sue Trayvon's family and shit. Trayvon's family. I don't even know why he's suing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to look mad into it. It's been.
You see how much it was for?
Just another
what was it, $100
$100 million.
100 million, yeah.
Damn.
100 million, bro.
Yeah, like he gonna.
I didn't even read into the details over why.
He can get that, bro. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
How?
Man, just the way the
On
system
what
is
grounds?
fucked up.
Yeah, the whole world all fucked up, man.
Right.
now,
So when you looked into it, if you did, because I didn't look into it, I just seen it. Did it say why he was suing them?
Supposedly, I believe defamation. So,
Yeah, defamation of character. Yeah, and I can see that. Like his whole life is fucked. You know what I mean? He can't walk into Walmart without being like, "That's that motherfucker right there."
See,
I'm surprised he ain't got
because
his
he
ass
shouldn't even be out here.
Bottom line.
Period.
Bottom fucking
Nobody
line.
gives a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. You know what's up.
And it's like, because of the ruling, we can't speak on it in a factual manner because it went through that bullshit system, man, and that's fraud, man. He was clearly told, do not follow. I mean, that should be
the police
That
officer.
should be grounds like right there.
Yeah, that's game right there. That's game point right there, man. He was told not to follow this motherfucker. You follow him and then get into a fight with an unarmed motherfucker and buck him down.
A kid.
A kid, dude. Yeah. Nah, man, I got love for that fucking situation, man. Me, Kenny's, and a few others, dude. We're out there doing the march downtown for him, all white hoodies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember back when that happened, dude. There's T-shirts that were like, I'm black, shoot me. Like, I was like, damn, man, people were really, this shit hitting hard across the country and stuff. And for him to be suing, that's ridiculous, dude. It really is. But we're going to get into that. We also got some funny stuff going on and shit. If y'all haven't seen the new advertisement for the Master P noodles, we're going to cue that up for y'all here in just a second, man.
Why is that funny to you?
It's funny to me because it looks disgusting and just the way he's advertising it. Don't get me wrong, P, go get your money however you can, dude. He entrepreneur, motherfucking. I got love for P and shit. I really do, man. But it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious to me that. Oh, well, I'll let y'all see the video and y'all be judging yourself and shit, dude. Y'all let me know in that chat when y'all look at it though. We
Creamy
got
chicken gumbo.
Yeah, we got Billy D. Williams, 82 years old. Han Solo from the original. You know what I'm saying? Coming out as what is it called?
Hannah Solo.
What was it? Gender what?
Fluid.
Gender fluid. Now I don't know what that means. Yeah, do you know what that means, Mike?
Nah.
Jack,
The
you a
fuck
white
is
guy.
that?
You know-
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
I
gender
believe
is?
Jack,
I'm
you know
pretty
what that
sure.
is.
I think it means that they don't identify male or female. They're just
So they're just neither.
people. Yeah, exactly.
Meat
I'm
people?
just
Person.
kind of thing. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not 100% on that. I could pull up the definition real quick though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we might,
going to.
we might need that and shit.
Gender fluid.
Look at Icon over here. No Master P noodles. With a sick face.
Yo, that shit does look gross.
Hey,
to me,
wait
though.
till you see it look
No, I ain't
overcooked.
How does
seen
it?
it
How do
yet.
you say it look gross
Well,
in
okay,
comparison
so-
to
so real quick.
regular motherfucking noodles that you buy?
Well, so when I was younger, I remember we got some shit from like the food bank or whatever, and it was like the creamy chicken top ramen or something like that. I never had that shit before in my life,
I
and
hate
it
that
was the
shit.
most
That's
disgusting
nasty as
flavor.
hell.
It made it
Jack,
like a fucking
Jack, but keep it 100.
Anyway,
dog.
I
Keep
was
it
like-
100. You still going to the food bank, dog.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I'm saying like this is when I was a young kid. This is when I was a young kid though, and I tried this fucking ramen noodles, and it just like stuck with me the rest of my life. So anything that has like creamy and chicken in the same sentence is just like it's disgusting. And so that's what he has. He has creamy chicken gumbo
No, it was
noodles.
Cajun gumbo or
No,
something. That
it's
was the one
creamy
with his
chicken
name
gumbo.
on.
I got the shit right here. I can see the.
Okay, well, whatever. Regardless,
Yeah, well,
you just don't like that one flavor or
Yeah.
whatever, so that makes it disgusting and all this.
And the
other
way
shit.
it looks,
But people
dude,
been eating
doesn't look
noodles
good.
forever. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that grow up.
Okay,
We're gonna get
All
into that.
over.
We're gonna get into that P
But
thing.
it's
you know what I
nasty
mean,
not
when we
P
cue
do
it
it.
up.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a few
So-
other topics for you. You know what I'm saying? New LAP.
What's up, Green?
Stupid shit. Oh shit. What's up?
so
Bricks.
Bring Rogers in the building. Yeah, we got new shit that the dumb shit that cops been doing. You know, coming out of LAPD. Most recent. Go ahead and speak on that for a minute, bro.
Man, I mean, it ain't much to say, man. There's some wild motherfuckers that shouldn't be on the streets. A lot of them wear badges. And, yeah, we got a report out of LA off of Skid Row where boy in blue decided to do some real wild shit
Yup,
while
Icon.
on duty.
Yup.
While on the duty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Game-
Homeboy was real disrespectful to the people
Yeah.
in
Wait, so what
past.
happened exactly?
No. We're gonna
man,
get
we're
into
gonna
that.
get
We,
into
we, we won't leave that,
Yeah.
kind of stewing in the air. We're just kind of going over the topics. Yeah.
Yeah, man, just
That's
know
what's
these
up.
why there's a lot of sick motherfuckers in the world, man.
For real, though.
Some of them wear
He
badges.
said them boys in blue, the type.
Goddamn pigs.
Yeah, I mean, whew, yeah. All right, so we gonna. Did you bring up what gender?
yeah, gender fluidity refers to people who do not identify themselves as having a fixed gender. Many prefer to use non-gender pronouns like they instead of he or she. Like
Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Shem.
That's bullshit.
they.
Shem.
No, because the word
She
they
and
to
him.
me that means multiple people, don't it?
Yeah,
Like
kind
they
of.
over
That's how
there.
I thought.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Or they have that one that's called like Z.
I don't know.
You ever heard about that one?
I don't know. The world's going crazy, man.
Z.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Billy D has
He said,
Alzheimer's.
You need to grab some tits. Oh hell no! I call you crazy. All right, so we're gonna start off with this Master P noodles, though. What y'all say? Go ahead and get into it.
Want to
you
look
know
at some
what I mean?
nasty noodles? These are some nasty noodles.
I mean, y'all be the judges for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question though, since we're going to be talking about noodles. Did you guys ever like do it with like some of the water and broth, or did you do it like just the dry noodles and you add like the packet to it, make it like a sticky kind of form?
The water, nigga.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I always did the water too with the broth. But
I
I'm
mean,
saying
you
my
gotta drink
roommate,
broth
weird
after.
shit.
my
Yeah.
roommate doesn't do the broth thing. He does it
Yeah.
just like noodles and powder and shit like that. And
Like,
then just
eat some
kinda-
crunchy.
No,
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
To
You
where,
drain the
it's
water
not
out.
where
Back in
it's
the day,
not
though, we
really
used to eat them
soupy when
crunchy
it's done.
sometimes.
So do you like yours
just
soupy, or do you want just
and
noodles?
No broth. No, you gotta have a little broth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. You gotta have
I
broth.
I
You don't
it
do the
other
broth?
way, Yeah.
I don't
If
know.
I'm gonna do it now,
tried
like
it
when I
before.
was younger or whatever, and I first got experience, got access to them or whatever, and had that shit. Yeah, I did it, soupy like, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went to prison before, and
You get
that's how you
creative,
do it.
and then you
gotta-
start
yeah,
doing
you gotta-
different ways because
the
you're
soupy
just
don't
like,
work that
Yeah,
way.
you let them blow up. Yeah, you gotta let them blow up and everything. Yeah,
blowing and slam all that.
you get all
shit,
sorts
make
of
that
creative
break,
over there.
Hey,
get
that's-
that break right.
that is true.
Somebody get that Foxy ready.
Mhm.
Nigga, like you just came out of jail right now.
Hey, but now, real talk, God rest her soul, though. Baby girl ghetto back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? She used to live in apartments, and her kids, she would give them the ramen. She break it into like fours, you know, rock hard. Chop, chop.
Yeah.
Put a little cinnamon and sugar on that shit, dude. They go outside, they were loving that shit. Coming back, mama, can I get some more?
We eating it crunchy.
Eating it crunchy, dude. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a,
we
ci-
see
like
the
a
crunchy
cinnamon
back in
sugar
the day.
chip or something.
We
like
should
that.
just break them up in the bag
And
and
then
put the
put the
seasoning
packet
in
in
and just
there.
shake that shit up and just
Yeah.
eat it.
Damn, that's fucking ghetto, man. All right,
Hell
we're gonna
Well,
go
I
ahead
ain't
and
got a
get
full
to it.
screen shit, but here we go.
So if you want a real meal, that's delicious. I know about noodles. I grew up on noodles. I created my own brand.
Looks like you put mayonnaise in
It's nothing like this.
Icon.
See this? The Icon brand. Chicken and gumbo. Real New Orleans flavor. I used to go, na, 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 na. Now I'm going, delicious. If you ain't
Look
eating
at that.
wrap noodles, then you shouldn't be eating noodles. Because this is the best of the best noodles.
Look at how it's sticking to the spoon.
Those other noodle companies
He cooked it too
have
long.
nothing on
Hell yeah.
us.
You know what I mean?
We
When the
wrap
cooking is too
noodles.
long.
We the King Kong of noodles.
Man, maybe he hasn't been eating noodles long enough though, because that shit looked like he cooked it way too long.
Dude, I'm just saying,
It
man.
was too soft.
Well, what do y'all think out there watching, man? Was those noodles looking fire? Y'all down with the wrap noodles? You know what I'm saying? Or was that something that just, I don't know, just too much, man? I think it's funny to me.
He looked like he
Now,
put mayonnaise in it.
Go ahead. I can see you want to say something, Britt.
It
Go
looked
ahead.
like motherfucking, as we can see already, and people out there in goddamn YouTube land, we can already see and we can tell that there are different ways to make your noodles. You got your soupy way, you got your less
Dry
soupy way.
creamy way.
That shit look like some shit. It's plain looking. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It definitely look
You
plain.
ain't
He
even got, like,
ain't spice it up the way that I
pepper
would
on it,
do it or
nothing,
whatever.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
man, it looked like regular noodles. You go and get you a fucking the Manchurian, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck,
Maruchan.
top ramen, whatever the fuck. You go
Maruchan.
get that exact
Yo.
same shit and make it look exactly the
Yeah.
same way. So I don't see it being no different. Possibly it might can even be more healthy or better for you being that masterpiece involved. There ain't no telling, man. But
You know, honestly, there might
to
be
sit
decent
down and say that
ingredients.
it's nasty or it's something
All right, so hold
completely
on.
different from what's on the market. That's not fair, man. You need to try it first.
This boy sold crack to get his money to get into the game. You feel me? It's a known
He'll
story
sell
for
ramen.
SP. And now what you saying is it could be more healthy.
It could possibly be made out of better ingredients.
You never
Then
know.
it
I
ain't no
guess.
telling. Exactly. It ain't no telling. We
never
got to
know.
try it first. You got to look at the ingredients.
First
and mix some
ingredient,
shit, man.
monosodium glutamate.
Second one is crack rock. He's like, these have you coming back. I used to say 9 and 9. Now I'm like, delicious.
I try not to eat too much. Too many noodles
Noodles,
nowadays
yeah,
and
noodles
shit.
ain't
You know what I'm
good for
saying?
you.
But hey, sometimes you be down on it. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
fire
to
when
it.
you hook 'em
Hey,
up.
you know what
I know
I'm
how
saying? They
to
come
do
in
it.
handy to get your spine off your goddamn
Uh-huh.
intestines and shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true though, man. That's true. Oh, I paid rent today. You know, hey, Noodle Thursday. Then. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, that shit is ridiculous. I'm surprised y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat over here about them noodles. Look, yeah, they must be looking it up. People are on Amazon right now trying to buy these Icon noodles.
Icon noodles.
Hey, I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna buy some
yeah,
just in case a
You
business
got
fail.
to. You need
and just
to. And
save
then
a box.
also you need to
'Cause I
get
can probably
him.
charge more.
He got to get him to Rap Snacks. He ain't never had Rap Snacks.
We were talking about that last
goddamn-
night.
When I left,
You
as
never
soon
had
as I
Rap
left,
Snacks?
first store I pulled up in, they had
Rap snacks.
2 different fucking wraps of Rap
We were
Snacks.
talking
Yeah,
about the
Master
little
P's,
Boosie
potato
chips and
chips.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
Hey, no.
P been in the game.
Hey, those rap snacks are bomb.
Fire.
Real?
Exactly.
Yeah, especially the
Exactly.
Cardi B Hickory barbecue, man.
Cardi B Hickory Barbecue.
Nigga,
Hey.
jerk chicken.
Hey, you
Oh,
better
that shit's
Put some
fire,
respect
nigga.
on P name, bro. Put some respect on his name, man. That
Yes,
shit
boy.
might be fire, bro.
That's
because
crazy,
his rap
dude.
snacks is fire.
Yeah, I don't know about if everybody's shit's bomb, but like the Cardi B ones are bomb.
Oh shit. Fabulous got
She
a
sprinkled a little
cheddar or something. Them shits
Yo,
is fire.
are
Boosie
they?
got some real hot
yeah,
ones.
Boosie
Them
shit's
bitches
bomb
fire.
too. Yeah.
The motherfucking Fetty Wap's
Are they?
shit. Hell yeah, there's like honey habanero, some shit, nigga. That shit fire, nigga.
Oh, I'm about to go
Guaranteed.
fuck with that one.
Guaranteed.
I always see that the show came by my
That's what I was like,
Guaranteed.
how
That
you
just
never saw
sound
him?
funny to me. Dude.
You
I'm
never
like,
seen
damn,
them
I
motherfuckers,
kept
but
No,
like,
looking
that's
he
at
what
said
that,
it never because I said
dude.
You
they're like
ain't
in the
seen them?
center of Circle
They're like
K,
right
and you're
there, like in the
walking
middle.
Are
towards
they?
the counter.
It's like
Especially
Circle
like
K?
in Circle K's. Yeah.
Circle K's
Well,
is
see,
where I
that's
said
I
it.
ain't seen
I
like
don't
QTs.
really snack. Period. I don't really like buy chips and shit like that. You
Well,
know
you're
what I mean?
standing there waiting in line, and your head looks to the left, and you see, you know what I mean?
You see like a
shit, little
rapper
Boosie
on
on
like
the
a-
bag
yeah.
of chips.
I
You're
gotta
like,
be honest.
and
If
then-
I'm standing in line, I'm looking for the nearest fat ass. It is Phoenix. You know what I'm saying, dude? But anyway,
There
but
you
yeah.
go.
This guy.
There you go.
Marlo's Corner, salute. What it do?
Yo. What up, Marlo?
Good to have you back, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, no, honestly, you know, y'all done sold me on that, man. I might have to try it out.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
gonna
to,
have
man.
to, you know. I mean, shit, dude, you got
Either Cardi B's or the Lil Boosies.
you be
in
hooking
my
up on that
opinion.
Cardi B's.
No, cause my homie he put
Is
me
she on
on
the bag of chips?
Yeah,
Oh, like,
yeah.
yeah, it's
you know,
her.
sexy and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but he
Oh,
had
artistic
he had
stuff.
some at work, but I haven't seen these shits for a minute. And that nigga was like, man, like these motherfuckers bomb, nigga. You gotta try some. I said, give me two. Ate them hoes. I said, give me a handful now, nigga. That motherfucker was bomb, man. They was good.
He gave you 3 chips. Here's 3 chips.
That nigga gave me 3
The
chips, and I said, let me get a
ones,
whole
them
handful.
bitches
Here's a
fire
Boosie
for
chip.
real. Them bitches
Here's a
fire
Cardi
for
chip.
Shout
real.
out, Tony. Yeah, that's crazy. So I mean, all out there in the chat. I mean, let me know, chime in. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all tried these
Rap
chips,
snacks.
rap snacks, Cardi B booty chips? You know, Fetty Wap Noah snacks. I don't know what it all is, but you know what I mean. They saluting by it over here like it's
Yeah, they
fire.
good,
So
man.
I'm gonna have to try it. I just got to give it its chance, I guess.
Mhm.
Yup.
Support your own.
Ain't that the truth?
Bro, I wonder who started that shit.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know,
a good
man.
question.
But yeah.
Yeah, cause
That's a
like
good question.
I swear I thought it was like the first bag I ever seen anywhere was the
Migos.
Migos.
That's
Like,
the
that's
first
the
two?
first one
Yeah,
I saw
Migos
too.
got flavor too. I forgot what theirs is. It's
I
like
forget
ranch or
too.
something.
Yeah, I think it is like sour cream or some shit like that.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
P.
but that was like the first one I ever seen.
That's what's up, though, man. At least you know these motherfuckers is throwing their money to something other than, you know, the club and strippers. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
I think that depending on which one that they buy, I think that person gets profit up off of that shit. So if it's
Yeah.
like Cardi's like shit selling,
She got a
she
little bit
get
of money off
and
that,
so
yeah.
is Boosie. But a lot of niggas be representing Boosie shit more than anybody's I've seen. Like,
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I
on
mean,
social
you got to
media.
think, even your fans alone, dude, they're going to buy your chips. You know what I'm saying?
and they good than the motherfucker.
Like,
too.
even-
I'm about to get some nigga.
You think you got a million fans? If one fan buy one bag of chips and don't
I'll
like it,
take a
it's
break,
nasty.
go
You
get
still
some
sold a
wrap
million chips. Yeah, huh? He's trying to find Samson. There you go.
For real.
So you gotta come see Gisette. But yeah, man, motherfucking
But yeah, but the noodles look nasty though, bro.
I agree.
It's
He
just
should-
because
he
I'm
should've
like, I
threw some
agree with
extra,
you.
though.
I don't like
Creamy
the
seasoning,
creamy
you know?
chicken.
I would like to
noodles. I
see
don't
what
like
you
that.
all consider good looking noodles. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see.
Well,
what
no,
that
it's
is.
just because I don't like creamy chicken
Fill up this shit.
noodles.
But it's
I
all
don't
a
like
salt
that.
pack, all of that shit, regardless
Yeah,
of what it is.
I
That
know,
shit
but-
comes straight from
but
out of the
look,
same little
Just
salt pack.
understand me. I just don't like the way it tastes. That's just me, nigga. You like the shit you like. I like the shit I like.
I'm
I don't
saying
like
it's
that
all
shit.
the same. It
That
made no
shit-
difference
right.
what
So
flavor
all the
it
same
is.
creamy
All them shits is
chicken
the
noodles.
same
is-
shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
All them shits is just some fucking salt with some fucking flavor, bro.
Nigga, and the flavors all different. You got your beef, you got your chicken, you got your shrimp. It all tastes different.
It
The
is
noodles
just the
don't look
flavor,
different,
though.
but the
all
flavor's
salt.
different.
It's all salt, bro.
Yeah, it's salt. That's all it really
It's
is.
just
Yeah.
all salt.
But Morris,
That
happy
shit don't
holidays,
change.
I
y'all.
Don't
don't like the
change.
creamy chicken taste.
The creamy chicken will cook up the exact same way as the beef do.
So look, why don't you do this? Get like 3 of them motherfuckers
right.
and bring them here to the podcast. And we'll
Switch
try
it over to
We
my
gotta
shit
do
real
noodle,
quick.
noodle
Man,
challenge.
man,
Switch it over to my screen real quick.
I
wanna
will
get your
not.
noodle
I will
challenge?
not subject myself to this
Switch it to
low
my screen.
standard.
Have
goddamn-
y'all ever tried this brand of ramen right here? Have y'all
I
ever
never
tried
seen
this?
those before.
So it comes with like a packet of dry onions. There's like a flavor packet, and then there's like a packet of soy sauce, and there's
So
like a packet of
bougie
oil.
ramen noodles when I
Oh,
could
it
have
come
just
with
went and
the-
brought
It's
some
like,
real
there's
food.
like 4
though.
different things you got to put in this shit. I'm
Yeah,
telling
That's
you,
kind of tight.
Yeah.
this is the best.
That's like the real
fucking
deal.
noodles
shit,
I ever had.
And
Where
if I
fuck
got
you
the
get
money
them
for
from?
that, I just buy some real food.
I got 'em at
Fuck the damn noodles.
I got them at the fries by my house because I was
Hey.
like craving ramen, and it's like the
I
only
ain't
thing.
ashamed. I
It didn't have any fish or meat in there.
If
So
I
was
didn't
like,
want to go
okay.
nowhere, cook me nothing, nigga. I'm about to eat some goddamn noodles, nigga.
Oh, you got some meat in your spaghetti, you good.
No, you make these ones are actually.
Fucking Joshua and
Oh, the fight?
Ruiz fight, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
is
we can
coming
cut
up
that out from that whack 100 shit that we already talked about.
Yeah,
last week.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It ain't
When
just
is the
whack.
fight?
That wasn't the purpose of the conversation. It wasn't just about what Wax said. It's
No,
just we was
I-
gonna have a thing on the pink period. How do the viewers feel about
You
that?
guys must
Would
not
we
been
consider
here
him to
because
be
we
a
talked
subject?
about that shit. I don't think he was here. I think it was me, Crondo, and Jack.
Yeah, I'll be in and
Somebody
out, man.
else. So y'all niggas must have been in and out.
We was at the
No, I
crib.
watched
We
the
was at the
fucking
crib in the
program.
Yeah, I
backyard
watched
chilling
those
and
too,
shit,
but-
dude. And yeah,
I
we were
watched
talking about
our
that.
program, so I was here for it, but we didn't hit it from that angle. But whatever, we keep it moving. It's whatever.
Yeah,
No,
it
you can
is.
put your
But no,
opinion
you
on it, bro.
know,
I ain't got
you
no
brought up-
opinion
you
to
brought up
switch.
the
I
fight,
feel like
you know
he
what I
is a fucking.
Hold on, you brought
Yeah,
up the fight, though.
so-
I agree.
so, yeah.
Absolutely.
So what
It
you got to
threw
say on
me
that?
away.
Regardless of what albums he saw,
Yeah.
period. On
Regardless
the
of
grand
him even
scheme
not
of
being an
things, and
A-list
him,
artist, like that shit is like fuck all
the-
that, man.
the
Stop
young
what you do
businessman that
ultimately.
he was, and everything,
Exactly.
bro, it needs to
Leader,
be
all that
acknowledged.
shit.
Yeah, can't wait till we seeing documentaries on how deep
Facts.
it really goes to
Yep.
what he was doing, because he was doing shit that people don't even really all the way know.
He was
not
putting
readily.
crackheads on jobs, bro. Giving them niggas jobs, hooking them up, getting them off the streets.
That's necessarily
Something
not a
niggas
best
ain't doing.
business move, honestly. But
Hey, but it worked. But yeah, so Joshua and Ruiz, I think Joshua is gonna get his ass this time.
This time,
I
oh
think
yeah,
he is, yeah.
I think
I
he has a
think that
really
he
good
caught
chance
the
though,
nigga
because
slip him.
exactly he's like, now he knows, like, well, I'm not gonna underestimate your big ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and fight your fight and be a real fighter for you. But
Because I think that he took it like he didn't like really take his speed probably seriously.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's a bigger heavyweight. He's
and
like
you saw him move. He
unathletic,
surprised
but
everybody. He
he
surprised
looked
my ass.
athletic,
I was
though.
like, wow. You could just tell, like, obviously in the ring, you just like, okay. And he got knocked down too. Got right back up. Respect on his fight.
yeah,
you know
because
what
I
mean?
thought
That
it was done. You know what
Me
I
too,
mean?
man. I was
And
like, oh, he got slipped, and then it was like, no, he came up. It was boom, right up in there. So I think it's gonna be a good ass fight, and I'm excited as shit. I'm trying to like find out when it is though, like, because
I think isn't it this Saturday?
this Saturday? It's like I thought it was like December
look.
something though. I just can't remember. And then Crondo was saying something about it, wants to put some money on that shit, and I'm down.
Yeah,
as
so
fuck.
like that's what had me thinking.
I'm
that
going
it
for
was
Ruiz,
this
man. I'm not
weekend.
gonna lie. I'm going for my my heavyweights, the chubby kid. You know what I mean?
This nigga.
Gotta go for it. I like
This
underdogs.
shit-
Ruiz against him?
Yeah, it's
Joshua.
It's this Saturday.
Oh, part
The
two.
rematch.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was
Saturday.
kind of lightweight, giving that motherfucker the business. His little chubby ass.
I was surprised when I started watching training videos, and you're like, when you see him like how
Nah,
he's
he
training,
was
you're
doing
like,
this thing, yeah,
"Whoa, dude,
yeah.
like, this guy hits hard as fuck, dude. You can just see the way he's popping the bag and shit like that. You're like, god damn,
And that's what got Joshua's ass knocked out.
Nice.
But also just him
yeah, not
being caught
underestimating.
slick. Yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't take him seriously, bro. He like, I'm about to walk through this shit and get paid.
I'll put some money on Ruiz, Crondo, if you're watching right now, because I know you got some on Joshua, so I'll match what you want.
I'm definitely going with Joshua for sure.
I'm down though.
But I really want to see that Tyson Fury and Wilder rematch.
Yeah, that
That's
one
just
looks
gonna
good.
be nice in February for sure.
That's another one where I was surprised by Tyson Fury. I was like, this guy,
You know
has
what?
head movement like a fucking. That's crazy how fast he can move his head. Like he did not get hit a lot. Like he maybe got slipped maybe a couple times, but he never really got hit. In
Well,
that
my
fight.
thing, like what I was telling niggas is that because I watched Tyson Fury like back then, like when he was boxing and shit, but I knew that he was gonna be able to hang with Wilder because that nigga can play some motherfucking defense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And Wilder, his name matches his fighting style. He fights wild.
yeah.
Whereas
I could
because
tell if he connects.
yeah,
like
he's
it's
just full on
you're
attack.
done.
You know
You're
what I'm
done.
saying? But he don't have no defense. He doesn't have a 1-2 punch combo. Like this nigga
Yeah.
will sit here and do this all day until you try to come, and then if he ends up
Hit you with
pow,
that
then
haymaker.
you're
He
out.
just- that's all he needs
Yeah.
is one. That's
so
why.
Tyson though, he has a nice one. Like
And he
he's
stays
quick with
outside
it,
and he
also stays
dances.
outside, and he got long ass arms too. I think
got
he's
like
taller
80-something
than
reach.
Wilder. I think he's like slightly taller than him, so which means his arms are more likely longer. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
no, you could just tell. But
that's why I knew he was gonna be able to
reach.
stay in. But I wasn't expecting to get back up when he got knocked the fuck out because that shit like it hurt.
I think what the big problem was, everybody was talking about that they started the count late, and I agree with that though, because if the count would have been right on when he was down, it would have been a no question. You know what I mean? Knockout.
So
you know what? We didn't even talk about that.
I think they do that because they're trying to make money. Obviously, they want to sell tickets, so a rematch is going to make more money than anything else. So I have this. I mean, a lot of people talk about it, but there's little things like that in professional sports and shit like that they kind of set shit up, especially like in boxing, competitive fighting. You know what I mean?
Well, the argument was that usually when you sock a nigga and he's already looking like he's about to drop, and then you smack his ass again, usually they call that shit off.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be done after that.
Yeah.
And that nigga Wilder slept him, and as he was falling, that nigga socked his ass again, and he smacked his head on the thing. So that should have been it right there. So
but at the same time, it's like high profile fighters and stuff like that. They're not going to do like that kind of shit or call types of rules because it's like there's more money and more things invested. Like don't stop the fight type shit. You know what I mean? Let me.
But that's where that Las Vegas shit play. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying like the Las Vegas bets and all that shit. Like that's where all that starts to come into play.
Yeah.
Because in all actuality, like if it was any like one like those opening fights and that happened to a person, they would have called that shit off. It wouldn't have been a big deal.
Yeah.
But niggas is on a big center stage. You know what
that's
I mean?
what I'm saying. Sports betting and shit. I think that's the reason why they do that though, because they want to be able to sell the next game, the next fight, and the next fight's going to sell a lot.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge, and that's
especially because of how it ended the last time.
Wilder's going to fuck him up, dude. Like he's got it because
I just hope Wilder, because what he didn't show even in his last fight when he luckily knocked out the fucking Cuban, because the Cuban was hanging with that nigga for a minute, and he got that lucky little pop.
Who's got the fight on this coming up, man? I ain't got no fucking. We gotta find someone to watch this shit.
Well, I'm just saying that Wilder, he didn't even show still in that last recent fight he just had like a week or two ago that he has a 1-2 punch still.
What up, Jay Cooley in the building?
So, but no, I'm pretty sure though that my Uncle Mario, shout out Uncle Marmar, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have the fight up at his crib, about to get lit in the motherfucker. So, y'all want to slide through, y'all can, man.
Tonight? Or
no, it's
fight night?
Saturday.
Fight night. Okay.
That's what's up. Yeah, I might have to
I'm
do
down.
that.
Cause I ain't got nowhere to watch that shit, so.
Yeah, because I'm not going to no motherfucking Buffalo Wild Wings or nothing like that.
Metro Sports Bar or whatever.
They be too packed in there. I'm straight.
Yeah, that shit gets kind of whack.
20 minutes to get a beer looking at shit.
Not even that, like 45 minutes.
More like 45.
Would it be packed like nigga for fights like that, bro?
That's crazy.
Like
and
these
everybody
two
goes
fights
to those
between Joshua and I can't pronounce his last name, the Mexican, and then
Ruiz.
fucking Ruiz, and then fucking Wilder and Tyson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge, nigga.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be crowded, so I'm good off of that.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I'd rather just some chill back too.
Definitely down for the invite though on that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Even just to watch the fight, dude. Period. Yeah, that's what's up. So let's go ahead and get into this. You know what I mean? These topics right here and stuff. We can go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that George Zimmerman shit. You know what I'm saying?
That bullshit.
Yeah. So so for those that didn't hear earlier and everything, George Zimmerman has decided to go ahead and sue Trayvon Martin's family for $100 million. $100 million. Like I don't even think the family got money like that. You know what I mean? For him to be coming out.
Of course not.
You know
I ain't got that shit, man.
And I'm just saying, for everything that they've already had to go through. It's just, shout out to the family, much love and respect and everything like that. Keep your head up, because this is just, it's not something that you need. You know what I mean? You probably still in mourning, dude, over all this. You know what I mean? And they still coming at you like this. But yeah, shit. What's your take on that?
Man, I mean, this shit has been stupid from the beginning, bro. It's been a fucking joke with how the way he got off and everything like that, and what the evidence showed what it was, and it simply should have been, nigga, you should have been in jail. But it's like a lot of the times, like when these niggas have like some kind of way where they work with some type of enforcement, they get a little slap on the wrist, my nigga, in key situations. You know what I'm saying? And it really just bothers me even more that what Trayvon Martin been dead for almost 10 years, almost. It's been since like 2012 or 13. He's been dead for a long time. So it's like even after all this time, y'all motherfuckers just got worse.
Yeah, what's that?
And what makes it worse is when the shit's on footage.
That's the
And we
Trayvon
can
thing.
clearly see what's going on and what's being said and what's being put on these niggas and shit like that. So I think that's what bothers me the most and what's gonna make it more scary coming down the line of that our laws ain't gonna mean shit pretty soon. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah. I mean, personally, dude, I think it just goes back to that fucking we got a bougie ass fucking country. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers
Absolutely. Nigga, we got
acting
one of
like
the worst.
all my rights and I'm offended and all this and all that and now I'm gonna get a lawyer and you know what I mean. Now I'm just coming after, like, yeah, I mean,
That shit don't work for everybody,
him,
though.
yeah,
It
him
don't.
morally, like, you know what I mean, like how you sleep at night, like, you know what I mean, like you had to have been like, damn, man, you know what, after I did all this, you know what I'm saying, you know what I
After
mean,
being so long, nigga.
and then
you know what I mean?
where did you come up with the thing where, okay, you know what, I'm gonna sue their asses now. Like, damn, man, what kind of devil you got in
For
you
real,
after that?
It's
shit?
because of the
Pure
fact
evil.
that nigga's looking for a way to get out, bro. Because he know as long as he's in USA, he can't walk around nowhere, bro. And there's too many of us. There's too many black folks, Mexicans, everybody that's not the whites that are surrounded by this dude as soon as he steps out. He's an automatic target for
Yeah. I
being
mean,
dead
shit,
on
dude.
sight.
Even in the march, dude, but back then, dude, there was whites there too, man. It was just a sheer fact that the cop or the motherfucker, he was in the wrong. You can't be doing that shit, dude. Period. Shoot a kid and stuff, and then get out. Like, come on, man, dude.
But then also just try like to deny the shit too on top of that.
Yeah,
Like you
make
could
it.
have been a real nigga and it could have just said, man, you could easily even use like that bullshit that cops use all the fucking time that irritate me is I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
You could even say that bullshit.
Yeah,
If,
which I'm pretty
you
sure
know
he
what I'm
did,
saying,
but
if you wanted to, you feel me?
yeah,
But just to sit there and deny like the whole situation, like nigga, nah, like this and this happened instead of what really happened.
yeah.
Like that's fucked up, bro.
I feel at that point he should have just been like, "Damn, I fucked up." And
Yeah,
you know
like let me
what?
go do this
Let me
time,
sit down
nigga.
and let me do this time and shit because I fucked up. You feel me? Simple as that. Like take it like a man.
And I
shit.
feel fucked up, but to be a God honest truth, nigga, he don't, bro. He don't care.
Yeah, obviously.
And this really goes to show you, because you got a family grieving on the fact that their son could have been a grown ass man right now. Easily, he would have been like in his early 20s right now,
doing something.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You never know.
And he wasn't a bad kid from what his parents said. His parents seemed like they had a good head on their shoulders too. You feel me? So
yeah,
that shit sucks.
So, well, let me ask you this, bro. What do you think's gonna happen if he win? If he win and get awarded $100 million off of this, how do you really think the
Ain't gonna
public
make
gonna
it
react, bro?
It wouldn't be the first time. The public ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna affect anything in any major way. It's just gonna be another, another slap in the face to people who truly believe in the ideal of freedom and the ideal of justice. Because justice wasn't served to Trayvon. Wasn't served to a lot of different people who have been victim of,
too many to
of,
count,
of violence, period. You know what I'm saying? You could categorize it to police or person on person, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of just bullshit in the world, and it's allowed to be perpetuated with the laws that we are forced to live up under here, not knowing what our true rights are. We need to do a whole lot of unlearning and relearning.
Yeah,
what the fuck is really going on, and emphasizing and putting a complete focus on what's truly important. You know what I'm saying? We live in a commercial world, and this whole system is set up to be ran that way, and there's a lot of people who benefit from it, and they're not willing to relinquish that power right now, man. So we got to be able to do it. It's only us that could do it, but it's all about our organizing and execution. So
yeah, because all that protesting and marching shit is not getting like nowhere. I mean, it's been the same cycle for years, bro. It's just really just like you said, it's time to educate.
We ain't playing that,
dude. Our mindset, so that way we can come with a better angle. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all sent me.
I absolutely agree on that.
Yeah, I went to a showing of a documentary about Fred Hampton last night at the Archwood Exchange downtown Phoenix. And after we got through watching the documentary, we had a discussion on it, and they, what did everybody find interesting, or whatever about the documentary. Excuse me. And several people went before me, and they mentioned points and different things that was interesting in itself. And you know how that be when you ain't the first one to speak your idea. You hear people say things along your line, so you think back to other things you found interesting. And the thing that I found interesting about the documentary that I got to express in front of everybody else right off with the fact that the way that they report on certain incidences in the news, it helps to form the public's opinion, and a lot of times it's used to help form that opinion in a negative manner, depending on the people involved in the situation. And definitely with quote unquote minorities, anybody with the melanin, the high carbon content in they being, they get a different layout when they describe things on TV. And even with the pictures, it could be a child that done something. You get a child shooter, school shooter. 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a white person, and they don't show that picture if that motherfucker's under 18 or whatever. Fast forward to neighborhood shooting, burglaries, thefts, or whatever, blase skip, they're more likely to show the picture. Mugshots, everything. Every time they'll do that shit. Not every time, but a lot of the times they will, when it's somebody who's under the age of 18, when they're not supposed to do that, like across the board. You know what I'm saying? And then when they do it for a white motherfucker, it's not the mugshot. You know what I'm saying? Like that, just little bullshit like that they do to help
things.
Yeah. The wording that they use to describe the situation, and then even the detail that they go into. So when Fred Hampton was murdered, this is a 21-year-old young quote unquote black man who was in the Black Panthers. Now off top, you got the stigmatism that they feed the public about the Black Panthers, but they'll sidestep all of the good shit that they were doing. You know what I'm saying?
They'll say
lunch programs and the checking neighborhoods, whatever, all the different things that they did, plus the moral values they were trying to instill into the people.
They want to highlight the negative and violent aspects in order to
demonize
it, or
the negative and violent aspects that a lot of times had to be because they were forced to. It was a necessity that they had to do whatever the violent was, but they wasn't out here knocking off motherfucking knocking people off, or at least it's not documented. They don't have any true proof of that, but they were investigated for it, and a lot of people are still locked up to this day because of this. To this day, and we're talking about this in the 60s. People are in jail still to this day for non-violent acts. Just the fear that they could have been violent. And it was all because of the way that they were depicted in the news, to where whenever trial came up for whoever name was associated with this party, you're guaranteed to be fried. You know what I'm saying? And they still use them same tactics. Like, man, they was playing the different news clips in the documentary that I watched. They was playing the news clips from what had happened back then and around that time and shit. And you could just tell just by the way that they say little shit, man. And it's orchestrated, man. This whole system is set up to not be fair to us. You know what I'm saying? And even when they were coming through with facts, they even went through with their own private investigators on the shooting scene, because they were saying that him and the people inside of the dwelling was firing at the cops, that they shot first. But all of the proof shows that the bullets was coming into the apartment, not coming out. And then the part that really killed me was once they got to breaking it down, they had the cops' point of view who showed up at the apartment.
What, Mark?
First person they sent through the door was who? The person looked the exact same as the motherfuckers that was inside the fucking apartment. Got all these white cops out in the hallway and everything, but the first person through the door busting was a black person, a quote unquote black person.
Like they're gonna test his loyalty and shit.
it's cold, man.
It's a fucked up world we live in, man. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, this is the shit.
Cops are fucking crazy.
It's going on to this day. I mean, speaking of cops, though, as we keep moving, though, we're gonna talk about this LAPD motherfucker.
What up, Crondo?
So, for those that don't know, what up, Crondies on the house? Let me go and make this intro. You want to hop in right?
Yeah, you got to go low.
So,
come that way. Yeah,
so basically, for those that don't know,
right now.
LAPD officer is motherfucking under investigation for fondling some dead woman's titties.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
You heard that right.
Okay,
don't know how to say it. Hold on. So look, for everybody out there, I know y'all been coming. We're gonna go to the clip. You ready?
I'm ready when you
are.
are.
We're gonna watch this newscast.
This clip out. Check
and we're gonna come back and see what y'all think.
Give me a sec.
And there is a video. It's the center of an investigation. How did they get this video, the LAPD? Well, about a month ago, the chief, Michael Moore, and the union made a deal where the LAPD would be able to randomly check the video from the body-worn cameras at random, just to make sure nothing is missed. The LAPD confirms that about 2 weeks ago, a call came from Central Division, located near Skid Row, that the body of a woman, possibly dead, was found inside a residence. 2 officers, both male, responded, confirmed that the woman was dead. One officer went to retrieve some paperwork from his car. The second officer stayed alone in the room with the dead woman. The LAPD confirms that officer then turned off his body cam. And the allegation is, quote, he inappropriately touched the woman's body. According to sources, we have been told that the video shows that the officer apparently fondled the dead woman's breast. Sources confirm that even though the body cam had been shut off, they are designed to still record for 2 minutes after being shut off. At the end of his shift, the officer, as he's supposed to, turned in the video from his body cam for that night, where it was stored with literally thousands of hours of other body cam video. A few days ago, I am told the officer in charge here at Central Division, in charge of looking at the video from the body-worn cameras, just took one off the shelf at random, no particular reason, grabbed one, put it in his machine, and looked at it. This from the police union, quote, if this allegation is true, then the behavior exhibited by this officer is not only wrong, but extremely disturbing and does not align with the values we as police officers hold dear, and these values include respect and reverence for the deceased. This behavior has no place in law enforcement. The officer in question has been described only as a veteran. That's all they would say, a veteran. He is on home leave.
They don't give him no information on
that. Pending the outcome of this investigation. Reporting live from downtown Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News.
Okay,
where's the wording that they use to
officers
describe the situation and their statement on it? Everything be vague as fuck with these motherfuckers, man. Their language is, man, it's frustrating as hell, man, for people who pay attention. Like, it's a game to these motherfuckers, man. There's no true justice, especially if you go on that the motherfuckers who are quote unquote in charge of overseeing justice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there needs to be more stuff that it takes to become a police officer. They need to be selected better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the hell
the selection process. Yeah, definitely.
There has to be like some psychological shit. You have to be seen by like physicians on this kind of. I don't know what there is or how you can become a cop.
It's the way the system is ran. They look for key things.
Well, they go for a lot of ex-military and shit like that too. So people probably got some weird ass PTSD
most important.
And shit like that, and they're all fucked in their head anyway because then they'll be fucking over there killing people and shit like that. So they might not see things like regular rational people see them. You know what I mean?
Man, there's cops that get knocked. Man, I seen not too long ago, there was a cop in New York, and they found this motherfucker not guilty on the shit. But this motherfucker went and fucked a 15-year-old child on camera in a holding cell and got off. It's just like, how the fuck do you not guilty that shit? Whether it was a jury of 12 or it was just the judges on the bench ruling on the motherfucking shit, bro. How the fuck do you
it's fucking crazy
excuse that shit and find that not guilty? Like, it's wild. It's completely disrespectful to the people, to anybody with any type of common sense. That once you put that goddamn uniform on, you are above the law to the point where you could break true law.
Yep,
And there's only two ways to truly commit a crime. You got to hurt somebody, or you got to damage somebody's motherfucking shit unjustly.
Yeah.
That's defined in the Black Laws Dictionary. Flat the fuck out. That's the only way you could commit a crime. All this traffic shit and public drunkenness,
That's just fucking
jaywalking,
extra
that's
shit.
all about commerce. It's all about keeping that money coming in and keeping them motherfuckers not having to truly work for nothing, because they didn't put this shit in place to where, once we say that you guilty of this and you come up off of the money, we gonna get my cut. You know what I'm saying? But it's sickening. It's truly sickening, bro. I hate that shit with a passion, bro.
It's
all the way
fucking
around.
hella frustrating.
That shit is wild, and this motherfucker's still being paid.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
about it.
and then
You,
like that's
bro,
the
sitting
thing.
there,
you a
Shit like
cop,
most motherfuckers
Crondo.
go
Crondo,
all
you a
week.
cop, right, nigga? Me and you show up to the motherfucking. We show up to the goddamn scene of a phone of a police call of a potentially dead person at a residence, and we show up, and sure enough, it's a
dead in there.
woman dead on the floor, dead as fuck.
I'm a police.
We and
Oh,
you
yeah, you're
polices.
police.
Me
You
and
just
you
showed up to the
polices.
scene.
You go outside though. I'm gonna make you the normal guy in
watchman.
the situation.
I'm gonna make you the normal guy.
I'm gonna take
Braille's
the L
gonna
on
go
this one.
fondle some titties.
I'm about to go in here and freak this
God.
bitch, nigga. But no, hold on,
Yeah.
check. She dead.
She's dead.
She
What is
dead.
that called?
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia,
You want to
yeah.
fuck a dead bitch?
My nigga, I turned the camera off, so I think I turned the camera off.
But they stay recording for 2
But
minutes after they turn it
didn't
off.
know that
though.
the cameras is recording
That's
for
how
2
they do
extra
it.
minutes after
They
nigga turn the
design like
camera
that.
off, and they get me and this bitch freaking on this motherfucking dead body, bro.
So they tell you go take a.
And what? His partner told on him?
No, they found it off the body
They
cam.
just random. This shit was he get knocked long after this shit, because they got it to where they can randomly check the cameras now. Now they can just randomly check people.
They should have the ability to even turn that shit off.
They shouldn't.
Period.
From the second they
Yeah.
come
Turn it
on,
off.
motherfucking
Yeah, they
shit
should
before
be
they
able to
leave the
turn it
off.
precinct, that shit should be on.
Because
Until they come
that
back
could
in.
explain a whole lot of reasons why
Exactly.
they be turning that shit on right as soon as you guys start getting to altercation.
or they're
'cause they
staying
just
with
start
they-
some shit up.
They got
Oh,
their
'cause they
hand
go
in
all
front of
over
it and
shit.
keep something blocking it.
So
They
with
be
you when
doing
they do
little
their
shit.
report
Yeah.
and say he did this, he did
Exactly.
It's
You
all
ain't
in
turn
that
it off.
shit.
So they can
Exactly.
turn it on, nigga.
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
Exactly.
Automatically
Any cop caught doing that shit, there should be a motherfucking law or rule or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck that.
the
Nigga,
moment you
get
turn it
caught
off.
fucking with that camera the wrong way, nigga, you fired. And you can get
Facts.
prosecuted
You
if
can
there was a
find
situation going on.
Jobs you can't abuse your authority or you get fired. But there's nothing like that with
for police officers.
yeah, with law enforcement. Certain jobs, like if if you're a manager or something, or you're a fucking government worker, and you want to do certain things, you can't abuse your power. They in the most highest position of power is law enforcement, in my opinion. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because they got
They can
so-called
decide, nigga, who
jurisdiction
go
over your
home and who
life.
go to
Exactly.
jail. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So they can decide that. So that's a very powerful position. You abusing your power like that? I done heard about police asking bitches numbers. Give me your number. I'm gonna write you a ticket.
Hey,
Nigga, that's
Yeah,
like nigga on
nigga.
Friday, day or some shit. Give me your number.
Hey,
I'm gonna write
they
you a
find this
You'll
video.
call me, right?
They
You
find
know
this
what I'm saying?
video
That's
though.
like bad
Hey, they find
lieutenant,
this
nigga.
video and he's
Shit.
still paid though. They just got him on leave, but he's still getting paid though.
Yeah.
That shit's cut close, nigga. You see this motherfucker on camera doing it. Why the fuck is he still paid? Why ain't he fucking fired
And
in
then,
jail and being prosecuted?
The chief puts out like a statement saying that this is the most disgusting thing and it doesn't belong in law enforcement and we're working towards rectifying da da da.
Yeah,
But you're paying his ass while he's fucking sitting there watching
Yeah.
Netflix and shit.
Yeah,
Probably jerking off to crazy porn. That, you know what I mean? What the
he done
fuck?
ran it back. He was
Necrophilia
like,
shit.
yeah, I gotta grab them titties too.
Like I made a copy of my tape.
I love titties like a motherfucker, but I ain't grabbing no dead
Dead
bitch
chick?
titties.
Oh,
Not at all.
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck how big the titties is or how nice they is. Nothing. I'm not grabbing no dead
That bitch
titties,
ain't
bro.
alive.
He ain't alive.
She ain't breathing. She ain't gonna be
What
making no
satisfaction am I
noises.
gonna
Yeah.
get
I just remembered Bad Boys.
top it
Remember
off,
Bad
they
Boys?
were
Bad boys.
they were on Skid
Oh,
Row.
yeah.
I just remembered
To
that.
top it off, they were on Skid
were
Row.
some
Let's
bad
not
shit.
lose factor that. Anybody know
So it's
anything
a bum
about
bitch.
California? Know about what's up with
Bum
Skid
bitch.
Row? Yeah, he was down
So
on
he
Skid
want
Row.
to squeeze dead bum bitches' titties. He need to be fired and be classified as a sexual offender.
He needs to
Sexual
put like a sign
offender.
on his.
Sexual offender.
And he
wanna
need to go
grab
to the loony home.
bum
Yeah, all of
bitches'
the
titties.
above. All the above.
That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
ashy, nasty.
Fool needs to
looking
be on
shit, bro.
pills.
Yeah,
He needs to be on medication.
he should not be able to walk amongst us. Not.
Y'all talking about
Like-
Zimmerman yet?
Yeah, we went.
No,
in
we just
on
need that
some
motherfucking camera to stay on. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
You shouldn't have no
You
switch.
should be able to
nigga.
turn it off. You should be
It
able to
should
touch
be
that
from
shit.
8 to 5, nigga. 10
Second
to
you
7,
clock,
whatever
the
your
second
shift
you clock
is,
in, before you can leave
have
the
it on.
precinct, that shit is on and running until you
Yeah.
come back. That shit's running. Like,
On all
yeah,
your lunch breaks, nigga. I'm gonna
yeah.
see what the fuck
We
you
need to
eat,
know what
nigga.
you ate that day.
Well, you
Every
gotta think
fucking
about it
thing.
though. You're technically you're deemed a civil servant.
Yeah.
We paying them niggas. Niggas pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? We paying
Well,
their salary.
they say that we pay them.
They say we do, but you know what I mean. So that means that they work for us. So, nigga, I wanna know what you doing, nigga, on my dime, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I'm paying for it.
You paid for it,
Right.
exactly.
They
Right.
say that we
Right.
pay them, but we don't pay them because the shit's taken from us and then it's just funneled to them. So the motherfucking rich is really paying them because they're taking from everybody, and then they pay them who keep us in control while we ain't attacking them. So shout out to motherfucking Watchmen, man. That fucking show,
Hey,
crazy,
is
man.
that shit hard?
I'm
That
like
shit
4
kinda
episodes
hard,
in.
bro.
4
That shit
episodes
kind
in.
of hard.
Pretty
They
nice.
explain
I
a
don't know
lot
if
of
you
this
start
shit.
watching that
They
shit.
explain a lot of this shit right
I don't
here,
know
like
if it
man.
explain a lot of shit.
Not necessarily
but
explain it, but
It's a
it
dope
comes
show,
from it comes from a point of view that we speak on, but they do it in a manner to where they're able to get it out there because everybody that motherfucker said, oh man, we need the movie or the
Now, I will
shit
tell
where we
you
got the
some groundbreaking
revolution
shit
or
that
whatever.
They did do. They ain't been done on TV before. They talked about that Tulsa shit. That's one
Yeah.
That's one little piece of American
The
history
bombing and all that
that
shit.
they try to sweep under the fucking rug.
Oh,
The Tulsa fucking riots, you know, where they dropped bombs on the whole fucking.
Yo.
I'm only like 4 episodes
You know
in,
what
but
I'm
that
saying?
first episode
Right,
with you
so
see the
that's some
planes
shit-
flying
that's
over
some
shit like
right
that.
there
You're
that
like,
you don't
what
see in
the
the
fuck?
history books. They
Yeah.
don't never talk about that shit.
Exactly.
The Black Wall Street, the whole city of Tulsa, it was
Yeah.
like a hub back in the day, bro. And they burnt that motherfucker down, bro.
That one and many other cities that were flourishing, that were
Yeah.
quote unquote black on or ran and everything.
yeah.
They shut it all down. They don't want to. They don't want to see us motherfucking thriving.
Expansion.
What I
Within-
told, all right, we got law enforcement be watching our shit, bro.
Definitely.
The podcast, I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Huh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what I was told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real?
Why not? I do all the time. That ain't shit, nigga. That's nothing new.
Hey,
Is there a camera up on this laptop right here?
Nah, man.
Oh,
yeah, I watched that fucking Edward Snowden fucking goddamn movie. Like, now it makes you think about cameras all the time.
the hell you talking about? Eric Snowden.
That's why I got a piece of tape on my
You know
shit.
who Snowden is?
Bro, he's the guy that
Snowden is?
exposed the NSA for what the government can actually do. They can tap into anything. Hey, that camera right there, there's a recording.
He got the camera,
they
the
can-
sticker. He got the sticker on his camera.
they can
'cause when the
switch.
sticker's right there, and then Jack be watching porn and shit.
I want you to see what I'm
You know what
fapping
I'm
to.
saying? They don't want to see Jack like this. You know what I mean? So he blocks the camera off right there.
I just want to lift the laptop up. I'm like, oh, okay, it's open.
Shit.
That's how old I am. We still use a laptop when we.
What else y'all talking about, bro? I missed the other topics.
Oh, what
Honestly,
was
where did
I
Rob
was
go?
at work. I just got off. I came straight to work. Man, I got my work clothes on and shit.
How was the new job?
Actually, cake, bro.
Cake? Hell
Piece
yeah.
of cake.
Where's that that thing?
I emailed the bitch today and told her to hit you up.
I leave my shit.
Yeah. Is that thing out there?
What thing?
What you came
I
with?
can't remember. We got
Vodka? Yeah, it's out there.
talk about Billy D. That's that
Billy
was on there,
D.
too.
God.
Sipping
That
that
shit.
gender fluid.
So you get here in time for Billy D shit, but you're not here to talk about like any of the real stuff. That shit is retarded to me.
All right, my thing is
This is 83
all right, my
fucking
thing
years
was,
old.
all right, regarding the Billy D shit, right? Let's just keep it all the way a buck. Most niggas in Hollywood that's successful been gay. They been booty bandits.
Okay.
So why is niggas surprised? Just because it's Billy D and he was maybe what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? A signature. What's the word? A
Sex
fucking
symbol?
a staple.
Staple.
Yeah, a staple in the community as far as like smooth black brothers per se. Not to sound cliche.
Ladies love him.
Yeah,
Ladies
But
love
he
him.
wasn't a drug
you know,
dealer. He was the
he was
smooth
smooth
brother, you know what I'm
motherfucker,
saying?
right.
They only let black brothers have so many, hats that they could wear in front of that goddamn
Typecast
camera.
and
He
shit
was
like
a
that.
smooth
First black
brother.
dude in
And
Star
now
Wars.
Find out now that
Name was Lando.
He was known as the only black kid in the universe.
Lando Calrissian. That's a straight hood nigga name too.
He was trying to pull Leia too.
Yeah, trying to knock Leia.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like
kissing on her hand and
at
shit.
82 years old, right? 82 years old, this nigga come and talking about
He
he's
coming.
gender.
He coming
All right.
way the closet door.
So my
open a
question
little
is,
bit.
and this is a serious question. And maybe niggas in the chat can answer this shit. I don't know, bro. What the fuck is gender fluid?
Oh, we had a definition earlier for you guys.
I actually got it pulled up right here. I didn't.
Okay,
close
so
the
what
tab.
does gender fluid mean?
Gender fluidity refers to people who do not identify themselves as having a fixed gender. Many prefer to use non-gender pronouns such as they instead of he or she, and Z, and a couple other weird ass pronouns that they use. But they don't identify as male or female. They are just they. I am they.
All right, so he's telling himself that he's telling
the world that
he
he's not a man
he's
and
not
he's
a
not a
male
woman.
or a female.
He is just Billy D. Williams. And Braille said some funny ass shit earlier about not drinking any malt liquor. He said,
Code 45.
He said, watch what malt liquer does to you. Makes you fucking gender
Like on
fluid.
Black Denim, like on Black Dynamite.
Exactly. And a kind of malt
Gives you-
Stupid.
That nigga Moore said, "I am they. I am they.
I am they.
He might as well dress himself as a shim.
Shim.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Michael
Shimmy,
Jai
shimmy,
White.
y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Michael Jai White was ahead of his curve, man. What the fuck he is with the
He's a
the
shim.
truth? And I said I don't like that goddamn malt liquor, man. This motherfucker's
she-
trying to give me a Mickey's earlier. I'm
she
like,
plus-
dog.
I'm like, what's wrong,
man?
Mickey's my uncle.
Nah, dog.
He's cool.
Nah, dog.
It's a fine malt liquor.
So Billy D. Williams at 82 years old, probably about to die.
He's got Alzheimer's, bro. He's got a mental
Probably
problem.
about to die. Nah, I think what it is he on the later part of his life. When you about to die, you stop giving you don't give
And
no
you
fucks.
say weird shit that
you don't
doesn't make
give
any
no
sense.
fucks. You know you on your way out. So then I'm gonna tell you, I never liked your ass, no way. Nigga, I hope all the bad shit in life happens to you
and only you.
You know what I mean? Like
You say you was watching that Watchmen, right? You say you was watching that Watchmen, right? You watch Watchmen, right?
yeah. I'm all the way up on it.
Nigga, yeah, I'm just not remembering, man. They went and hit me with the motherfucking shit that I hate, man. How they do every fucking show nowadays, man. They go through the shit, but you ain't watching, so I don't,
I'm 4 episodes in.
Don't spoil it, bro.
Yeah,
Don't spoil it.
I ain't
Niggas ain't watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out.
It's really not a popular show from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, no, it's not because it rubbed them white folks the wrong way on their goddamn shit.
Facts.
They don't like that shit. They don't like
to
that.
be reminded of their
Yeah.
And
Be
the
reminded
ones
of the
that are
shit
doing
that
the
they did.
reviews,
Not
that's
ours,
the ones
man.
that's their
They
fashion.
don't like to be reminded of the shit that they did, but it's really our hearts past. They don't be wanting to be like, okay, motherfucker, yeah, you motherfucker. I remember, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And who would though? Honestly, I don't like people bringing up.
And the whole show, the premise of the show that I'm picking up from it right now is for Regina King to know her history, which is what we all need to do. We all need to unlearn and relearn what the fuck really went the fuck on, like what's really popping with our ancestry and in our bloodline and the things that tie into it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of
the
pick
fucked
up
up
from the
thing
show.
though is history written by those that are what I'm saying are the winners and that survive and can do it. So
but the
our
truth is
history
out
is
there.
kind of fucked up.
The truth is out there. The readily accessible history is his story. So yeah, we got that tampered version that's more readily accessible to us, but the truth is there.
So
It's
why
out
would
there.
Billy D. Williams say that shit at 82 years old?
That's what I'm saying, dude. So what is he, gay?
I don't know.
He said he didn't have his. He said he didn't have his head. He done had tapped on a couple times by a couple dudes.
He done had that back door kicked down.
He talking that tank shit. Like, wait,
He done had that back
That's
door.
what I was gonna say too. He talking that tank shit.
He done
Tank
had
came
that
out
back
now.
door. He done had that back door kicked down, bro.
Yeah.
he was around during motherfucking.
70s.
He was around during that motherfucking.
Do Studio 54 days. Nigga.
Yeah, that whole sexual fucking liberance fucking bullshit.
Damn, what was that shit? The other shit. Quincy Jones, the Quincy Jones era. So you know what I'm saying, all that shit, just to be at a high level of entertainment. Period, man.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers control that shit. Them one individuals. I don't want to get our little bullshit targeted and shit, man. But the one motherfuckers that run entertainment that everybody know about,
Gender
man.
fluid.
They want to press. They
I
want to
never
press
heard
them
that.
levels. They want to
Yeah.
press the motherfucking boundaries, man, to see where you willing to go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that $1 million man syndrome. Everybody got a price, and these motherfuckers go.
Your
go
boy
pressure
Gamers.
us.
What's your boy with the Gamers Resolute?
Icon. That's Icon.
Icon. See, I agree. The truth is out there, fam. Chris, what up? What up, bro?
What
I don't study history. His story. History. I study the story.
Oh, okay, I say it. You said it all fucked up, but I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, Chris. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying the boy 82 years old, and I mean,
You don't give a fuck no more, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, what are you doing at 82, man? Popping 10 Viagra's and going at it in an orgy? Like, man, what are you doing, dude?
You'd be surprised, bro. That motherfucking kid, boy, he got kibbles and bits. That shit probably still work, bro.
They got Viagra, man. Old folk go to the grave fucking.
That shit is crazy.
Dead ass. I know I am. As long as I got a heartbeat, my dick gonna work. Believe that. Lord willing. But
Lord willing, for real. Morris, what are you talking about? I am they.
He's talking about Billy D. He classifies himself as a male or a female, as a male and a female.
That's crazy.
I am they. I just call them shims.
Shimmy.
Shimmy, y'all, shimmy. Yeah, Billy D told Luke Skywalker, I am your mother.
I am your gender fluid parent.
I am your mother. Luke.
Oh man.
Bend over.
Dude. Yeah,
That's fucked up, bro. Y'all, that shit fucks up the movie for me too, though, bro. Honestly,
Don't
man.
it though?
Yeah, lightweight dude. Now they had Childish Gambino play Lando Calrissian in that new Star Wars, but I think he gay too. I know for sure he probably gay.
No, for
he
sure.
got a wife, don't he?
Probably gay.
Don't he got like a bad wife?
You see how that nigga be dancing and twerking it with his little hips and shit, bro?
Man, that's entertainment, dude.
Hey, entertainment? Do you dance like that?
Hell no, I
you
don't.
dance like that? I ain't hanging out with your motherfucking ass.
Shit, I ain't never seen you dance, but I doubt you dance like that either, too.
I don't dance like that when I do dance.
Like gangsters don't dance with boogie.
I don't really necessarily do no dance.
That slow boogie.
Chrono dance like a cholo.
There you go. Oh, shit.
I don't do that bullshit neither.
For real, though, man.
I don't dance like that. Childish Gambino was fucking doing the name motherfucking twerking his hips and shit in that one video where he got the little taco meat all on his chest. This is America. Dancing like a little bitch and shit.
Yeah. That This is America
shit.
one, though. That shit shock everybody. Yeah, I like Childish Gambino's music.
I like that one song, man. Stay Woke. Other than that, this shit sucks to me.
Yeah, no, he got plenty.
Stay
Plenty
Woke's
good
cool.
cuts. He got plenty good cuts.
Yeah, he got some
Listening to
good
Childish
shit.
Gambino,
I ain't gonna say I'm a big fan of his, but he got songs that I like. Yes.
that nigga's trash, bro.
Oh, no, you got your mind for that.
He's trash, bro. That's how y'all know y'all niggas getting brainwashed by this new shit.
Hell, fuck no.
Brainwash. Now, I will say this, that This is America
Hell no.
track, though, I was kind of disappointed as fuck
That
at
shit's
that.
whack.
That shit was
Now,
like,
the fucking
yeah,
Stay
whack.
Woke.
Yeah.
The Stay Woke shit is hot.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The Stay Woke shit is hot.
You talking about when the one where he's
That
singing?
Stay Woke.
Oh, yeah, that shit is hot, dude, yeah.
Classic song.
Yeah.
Classic
Even
song.
that 3000, that 3000 is hot, dude.
Like old
that
niggas
motherfucker.
and young niggas, less generational type music.
And you
But the
understand
rest
how
of
that
this shit
shit
is
that
not,
shit
bro. That
broke
nigga's
like
a weirdo.
ground. Yeah, he won awards for that motherfucker. Actually,
For that song?
yeah,
I don't know that.
yeah. Well, if not, I'm pretty sure he was. I know for a fact he was nominated. But yeah, no, that boy was getting it and shit, dude.
But yeah, I don't fuck with that nigga like that, man.
He got
They had him
hits.
playing, yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Hold up.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Rest in peace,
Pimp
Fred
Chad.
Hampton.
Fred Hampton. Rest in peace, Fred Hampton. Ashe. Rest in peace, man.
shout out Tony for that one.
I was posting Pimp C shit all day yesterday, man.
Happy
Listen,
belated to Hove.
Oh yeah, what did he turn? 57?
I want to have a Hov and Nas conversation. Can we do that?
What about it?
Right now?
I was arguing with this nigga on Facebook, right, about Hov and Nas.
For real?
And this nigga in that group, actually. And this nigga basically had links saved with songs just to argue with me about, you know
Oh,
what I
he
mean?
was ready for
Oh,
it.
he was ready
yeah.
for me. So as soon as I would say something, he'd be like, okay, do Jigga have
Like,
a
hold on.
this?
That boy had a
And
folder
he would
ready to
boop,
go
boop, boop,
already
boop,
for
right,
the
he would
argument.
boop, 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 and post the tracks. And I was like, bro, I done heard damn near all of Nas catalog. So these are songs that I obviously already listened to. You know what I'm saying? But he was basically saying that Nas is way better than Jigga, and he still his vocabulary way better. His vocabulary was way better. His storytelling is way better. He's more lyrically, better than him, just period type shit than Jigga. My argument was Jay-Z is just as good, bro. He has storytelling songs.
There's no way better.
Now, the only thing I would say is the vocabulary.
Possibly.
Nas's vocabulary a little bit better than Jigga's.
It depends on what songs are you listening to.
Yeah, what are we comparing?
It depends on what are you listening to.
But at the same time, though, Nas fucked up by his work ethic wasn't fucked up. Fucked up. Jigga was more
and his
consistent, and his production 50%. I ain't gonna say that much. All right, 40% of his production was trash.
It wasn't all the way on
Jigga
par.
always had bangers, bro. I'm a West Coast nigga, I still love
even
all
if his
Jay-Z
tracks
shit.
lack, even if the track that Jigga used may have been lacking, it ain't your favorite music selection. The lyrics is always enough to overbalance that. You know what I'm saying? To counterbalance that shit, man.
But why do some niggas just be like Nas? It's like
I don't know.
Over him?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Nas is cold, and I don't want to take nothing from him.
Top 10 MC questionable on everybody list? Of fucking course.
Yes, of course, yes.
Maybe even top 5. But like niggas be like, oh, Nas is so. Oh my God, just Nas. Like, bro,
Doesn't have to do with like
don't matter if it's
Two
on some
steps
whack
off Nas's
shit.
dick, though. Damn, shit.
Talent over marketing. April said that. Chris said, "Yo, y'all fussing about that."
Yeah, fussing about that.
Man.
I think it stems from the fact that they, came up together, when they were younger and shit like that. And like what he says in Ether, that line where he says like, "I fathered your flow" type shit. You know what I mean? Saying that,
April Smith saying Jay-Z good, Nas is better.
I don't think so.
Hey, that
I'm-
one
I'm
mic
the
though,
one-
Icon. I will say that one mic is the shit, dude.
I'm gonna listen to more Jay-Z songs.
So who
than
has
Nas songs.
who has the
That's
best
just my
album?
personal- that's just my personal
Let-
opinion.
Let's go
Now,
and go
Nas
there.
got songs that I fucking love the fuck out of.
What about
too.
best album?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, hold on. What we got to really contemplate when anybody and all y'all listening, when you're thinking about this, is the sheer fact that Nas only has so much of a catalog. Yeah,
Exactly.
his catalog is big, but Jay-Z's is fucking like 3-4 times his size. You understand? As far as the catalog of song selection.
Quantity over quality, Jay-Z for sure. But what about quality? Who has the best? Who has the best?
Well, no.
Facts.
Well, hold on. Let me get to this though. Because he has that quantity, if you want to pick top 10 Nas's versus top 10 Jay-Z,
I'm saying
there's more to
albums.
pick out of fucking Jay-Z shit. So his top 10 might beat him.
Well, and we always like all the Nas fans will always go back to Illmatic.
I do like
it's like,
Nas though
look
a
at
lot. dude.
Illmatic
yeah,
for
Nas,
what it
Nas
is.
be hitting it though.
It's hip hop history, never been done before type shit. He has,
look,
he
we
has-
got
Reasonable Doubt
Icon.
is better
Jay-Z is
than
a better
Illmatic, and I
artist
said it.
and a better rapper.
It is better than Illmatic.
I don't know.
Reasonable Doubt is better
It is
than
better than
Illmatic.
Illmatic.
I don't know, man.
It is better than Illmatic, bro.
American
Illmatic is
Gangster was
iconic.
one of the best albums I ever
Reasonable Doubt
loved,
is
dude.
better. Okay, let me read the comments real quick.
All right, here, let's go ahead and see what they
All right.
We got
Talent
April
over the
Smith.
marketing. April. Ether, hands
One
down.
mic.
Morris.
Ether.
Nas
Let's go.
all the way.
Let's go.
Jay-Z is good. Nas is better.
Let's
it's all
go.
about the open mic. That's
Let's
one
go.
song. That's one song.
Let's
Nas
go.
never changed his style. Facts. Jay-Z did.
Yup.
Facts.
Facts.
Let's go.
Jay-Z is a better artist, and is a better rapper.
Yeah.
Or you meant to say Nas is a better rapper. He meant to say Jay-Z is a better artist and Nas is a better rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what he
okay.
meant to say.
All right.
I
don't
just
know
heard
about
some
that.
Nas the other day, like some new Nas, and the second that I heard
new
it,
You
it
mean
was
that Nas
just
is more
like,
versatile?
it was just like,
No.
nah, bro.
What was it? No,
They
hold
gave
on. I
you
want to
I
hear
don't know what it
Cry.
was.
What was it?
Song Cry
I don't even know what it
storytelling
was.
song.
It was just like, damn, man. I could
So-
tell that you're dated. Like just the way his delivery was when he came in
Oh,
on the
Nas?
track.
Same shit.
Yeah, Khaled shit.
What Jay-Z
Was
track
that it?
is better than They
It
Gave
was
You
something.
Power?
As far as storytelling,
Hey,
I'm
No.
saying as far as the song.
Nas is a better storyteller than Jay-Z. I will admit that.
Jay-Z no
But
hook,
Jay-Z
dude, for the win.
can do that shit just as good as Nas, bro. Have you ever heard Song Cry? No, because you ain't never
Song
tripped
Cry's
over no
good, yeah.
bitches and shit like
Yeah,
that,
that's
Jack.
a good one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever heard Song Cry? No. I relate to Song Cry.
Yeah,
I was just fucking girls. I was gonna get right back.
yeah,
You don't do
no,
a
he
nigga
get it,
back
yeah,
like
he get
that.
it. See,
Bitch, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Personally, off the whole American Gangster album, dude, was fucking fire.
We're checking the table. You giving us a earthquake effect.
Yeah, Jay-Z got a motherfucking song on there called No Hook that literally motherfucking is just, that's the shit, dude. And that shit really hit me and shit on that too. Talking about his pops and everything like that. And the way he put them words together was solid. Also, let's be honest though, yeah, Icon's right. Icon's right. Jay-Z did lock down Beyonce, baby.
But that don't mean shit though.
It does though. It kind of do.
Not in my opinion.
I saw that meme.
It does to me.
I saw that meme of Beyonce at her prom photo, and it's like somewhere at some bar, this guy's saying, I used to date Beyonce, and the bartender's like, you've had too much to drink.
Jack with his memes again.
That shit's fucking comedy, though.
Mark
That
says
shit-
99 problem, but a bitch ain't one. That's what's up.
I don't necessarily like that Jay-Z song.
That's like one of the most rinsed ones ever.
Yeah.
What, 99 Problems?
I never
That
really
shit
liked
hard.
Yeah, I never really liked
That shit
Bite your
hard as
tongue.
fuck.
It's
You
hard,
ain't
but it's
listening to them. Nigga,
Nas
the track,
get
them
Beyonce.
bars,
They still
Nas
play that
had
shit on the
bars.
radio.
Nas had Nicki Minaj.
them bars,
Icon.
nigga. He was coming on that
If that
shit.
means anything.
Nas could not get
You think
Beyonce.
Nas
No.
could give Beyonce?
No,
Huh?
I don't think so. I don't
Alright.
think so.
Jay-Z's a billionaire. Nas ain't. On top of that, Jay-Z got more motherfucking projects than Nas.
Facts. More
What?
albums, more everything.
What's up, Bilal? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Jay-Z is a to me, in my opinion, I think Jay-Z is this much better than Nas.
I would say like that, and that's the thing though. When
No,
you
I'm
said
going
your
on
boy
Jay-Z
was
on
like,
the
"Oh,
fact
he's
of
way better,"
consistency.
Nas is way better. There is no way better. I think it's so
Everybody
neck
know
and neck
Nas lack
that
work
it's your
ethic.
opinion at that point. It's your opinion to say whatever, but you cannot deny the other.
No, take into consideration, take into sales, take into impact, take into projects, take into production.
Yup.
Jay-Z winning on all them accounts.
Yeah, he is.
Right or wrong?
He is. I will say that I will agree with you on that vocab with Nas though, for real.
Nas does have a better vocabulary.
Yeah, but I
now
mean,
for hip hop, I think
Hip-hop
so.
heads.
You don't think? You think Jay?
I feel like they're both compatible. They're both competitors.
I do too.
I don't feel like Nas's vocabulary is overly over Jay-Z. No, not at all. He might. He does. Hit you with some shit sometimes, but Jay do it too, man. Jay do it
that's
too,
what
Jay
man.
said shit. I'd be like, God damn, this motherfucker is cold, bro.
for real.
You know what I mean? And I have to rewind it and listen to some shit over. And that's when you know it's hot, bro.
Yeah, no, for real.
I've only experienced that shit from Nas a few times. Like, he
Yeah,
got
Nas
favorite
and him
songs.
to some shit and make
Taking
you
the
going.
Blood, One Mic, fucking certain songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one mic though. That one mic
Warrior,
dude.
that shit
kill
about
it
his
though,
moms on
dude.
God's son.
When
I love that song.
He
I
like
think
hood
about my
rats don't
moms.
abortion your wounds. We need more warriors soon.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
that shit just like
Now
damn,
the
that's so
song
real.
with Jay-Z and Nas together.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Damn presidents.
Nas killed him.
I mean, that Black
Black
Republican.
Republicans. You ever heard Black Republicans?
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent, like
Right after they squashed the beef, they did a song together. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really up on that
whenever
one.
you have like two rappers that get on a track and shit, there's always going to be that one that can always do that shit where they outshine the other. Like,
Look, he said
The
take
question
over.
is Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z or Nas, man.
Huh?
yo,
Nas?
Bilal,
Right.
we're doing
Alright.
it again on the podcast. We've had this conversation
The
about like 4
takeover,
times
yeah,
already.
yeah,
but
Morris,
it always
the
goes back
takeover.
to this shit. You know what I mean?
Ether
true, though.
Say what?
was motherfucking hard as fuck, but man,
Ether
if you
bodied
listen bar for bar, man, goddamn Takeover Hove is in that nigga ass, nigga.
Yeah.
He's going
it's
subject
production,
for
though.
Oh,
For that,
what
though, the
April
beat
just
for
said.
that.
For real.
Especially when still half your. All right, so April, especially when still half your flow from other rappers. Oh,
Bang.
okay.
Bong.
Certain lines.
That's what it was. What did Nas say? in
I
I
Ether?
don't look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't look like
certain
Jay-Z
lines.
is too talented to say
Yeah,
how
he
many
done
Biggie
stole
lines
the
ever
My
come out
motherfucking.
your lip?
niggas not here no more. God forbid one of my niggas pass away. And we doing music. I'm gonna take one of their lines, bro,
He was hitting it as a tribute.
as a tribute
Yeah.
to keep their name alive. You know what I'm saying?
You see that shit they put on YouTube? All the Biggie lines that Jay-Z put, and it's like a fucking 5-minute long video.
That shit ain't true, man.
Man, no,
They
hold on.
did. They chopped that
They,
shit
they
together.
got one on Lil Wayne. They got one on a few other rappers too. But the sheer fact is when you have such a long catalog, when you have hundreds upon
I'm not
hundreds,
a
even
writer, I'm a
thousands
biter.
of songs, dude, there's gonna be like, you know, lines that like correlate or sound alike or even be the same thing. It's just a
Yeah,
fact.
because a lot of times a motherfucker who done spoke the line prior to the person
He
that you're
been
saying is a
Tupac too.
biter, they're
Yeah.
speaking a
Jay-Z.
saying. They might just have something that is a saying that was a household saying that everybody's
Facts.
motherfucking parents saying.
Well, every
They
time
just
we
got
get in this
to it before you
conversation,
said
Exactly
it.
what Brell, no, hold on.
man.
Exactly what Brell's saying. So the
He's talking
first
about
person that
Beyonce.
said I get money, now everybody that says I get money after that's a fucking biter. No.
No, see, there's a fine line. Every time we get in this conversation at the podcast, I feel like there's no line that we can draw to define what a biter is. Because even when I'm talking about style biting, you're like, oh, there's fine lines between. Maybe they're influenced by those people and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah.
Shit be case
So
by
what the
case.
fuck is biting and
Shit
what's
be
not
case
biting?
by case, bro.
Your flow,
So-
the flow that you rap yourself is influenced by other motherfuckers
Exactly.
that you
Facts.
listen to. So why you can't say that shit?
Which
to
is why I
nobody
don't
else?
mix shit because, fuck, dude, style biting.
It ain't style biting.
I don't
It's case by case. It depends on how it's said.
So what
the
is- what
context,
makes a
how it's
biter?
said, the tone. It depends. You got to go case by case on what are you talking about. Play
Yeah.
the shits right back to back to each other, and
All
we
right,
can
man.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
We can talk about that shit all night.
No, honestly.
no,
But
hey,
the
here
sheer
go-
fact
hold on,
is,
hold on.
with
Check
your
out-
fight, nah, man, they even enough and shit.
What do y'all
where there's
What
no
do
way
y'all think
better.
about Fat Joe?
What
Oh,
about it?
Fat Joe's
Joe
a
talking
biter.
about he about to fucking retire.
Retire,
Yeah,
yeah.
He's
too.
a definite motherfucker. Now, if that's
No, he
somebody I
bit.
could say was a
Yeah.
biter, he bit a whole lot of motherfucking shit.
That's why he's fat.
He do need to retire, man. You know, go out gracefully, I guess.
I
You know
thought
what
he
I'm
had
saying?
been retired, but I
I know,
guess
you feel me? Like I thought the
I
same
know he
thing
was
too.
making
I
music.
didn't know you was making new music. Shit.
Fat Joe retiring. The game says he's retiring after this album.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think
Nicki
that's true.
Minaj retiring.
Bye,
Nicki
Joe, sir.
Minaj.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't ever really into Fat Joe like that.
Me
bro.
neither.
I mean,
Yeah.
personally,
Me
I do
neither.
respect his persona.
He got
As
some
far as-
freestyles
as far
that
as-
we used to
as far
kick
as
it from
him
some
being a
underground
motherfucking
tapes.
street nigga, he a real street nigga from the Bronx. I keep him that. He discovered Pun, and that's another pat on the back.
Yeah, for real.
Pun was way
Pun was
colder
one
than
of the
him,
best.
though.
Pun was
Pun
one of
is
the best.
in my top 10.
Yeah.
Pun was way better than him lyrically.
Lyrically.
Joe always had a basic ass flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the game just dropped the album saying he's retiring.
Yeah, that's true.
I do like a couple of his songs. I just don't like
Honestly, I mean, I like a few of the
He
games
did-
too, but I
what
was
do
never
y'all
a
think
fan.
about that
I was
shit he
never a
talking
fan
about
of him,
pro-
dude, at all.
Prolific Records off Nipsey Hussle shit.
I don't
What y'all
know.
think about that?
He gonna do what?
This shit calls his new game. It ain't Black Wall Street no more. It's called Prolific Records.
Game?
The game.
So what? He put it out himself?
You know the tattoo that Nipsey Hussle had on his face?
Yeah,
Prolific. So he came out with some shit called Prolific Records.
Trying to what? He trying to ride on
So
Nipsey's
he's-
thing, or is
That's
he,
what it
was
is.
he
That's
in
what it is.
business?
Some niggas is
Seems
saying.
like
Shit,
it.
he got that nigga's face tattooed on his goddamn chest or some shit.
Who?
The game.
You got Nipsey
He was
tattoo?
getting, nigga, he was getting slammed for that shit, bro.
No
He got
way.
tattooed.
I didn't know
Yes, he.
that.
Look that
nigga,
up real
look
quick.
it up.
Look that up real
He
quick.
got tattooed a Nipsey Hussle's face either on his fucking
He got-
his cap
Look
or
up
his
images.
chest, something. He do, but he got Nipsey Hussle shit blast on him too.
Mm.
But he was getting slammed for that shit though. Like he did that like
Damn, the
like
game
a
gonna
week or
come
two
out. He
after.
gender fluid too. Like what the fuck?
I don't think. I don't know.
I would
All
never
right,
get
all right,
another
I ain't gonna-
man's tattoo, a face tattooed on me nowhere. What the fuck is my elbow?
Bro called you a liar.
Braille, like
Yeah, that's what I say. Okay. Gang got like 5 niggas tattooed on
He
him,
really
bro.
do.
Is it in his chest, like in the
He's-
center of his
he-
chest?
Like he got a
I
bunch of
think it
niggas
is.
tattooed on him.
Just look up images.
Now,
I am on images.
Is that weird?
That is
Mike?
weird, nigga. It
Huh?
is. I think it is, and then I also think
you
that
wouldn't
is
tattoo your daddy face on you, or that's your daddy?
no,
Hell no.
No.
Huh? You
no.
wouldn't tattoo your daddy face on you.
Hell
no.
no,
I would just
man.
tattoo a name, like if it was like that deep, my nigga. But I wouldn't go that far, bro.
And me and my daddy had beef till I was like 21, dude.
And like
Hell
the
no.
thing is, I'm pretty sure that he had a whole lot of close ass friends and all kinds of shit that died, and this nigga tattooing.
like, what are you running out of
artists.
tats or something? Like,
I got a
what,
bad-
yeah,
A bad picture.
Then we'll choose another one.
yeah, for
Give
real.
me a second, then.
Yeah,
The game is biting
And Nipsey right now. See, that's what I was wondering too as well. Is he just trying to ride on the on the wave and shit, or
He got his
what?
own way.
yeah, he do, man. The game is the game.
You know, motherfuckers do. They sit there and do whatever they can, especially if he trying to go out retiring and shit.
That's a clip.
But this last album that he dropped was definitely not what I expected.
You listen to it?
It does because
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of the game, so like,
I'm a
shit.
fan of the
Balls and
game,
shit.
but like I mean, just
cool.
just
Like,
looking
no,
at his
solid.
last 3 albums, like they've been pretty crap.
Yeah,
But this one, he should have did a whole lot more
You don't
better.
like that shit with Anderson .Paak?
No, I'm again.
Anderson .Paak. dude, I got
Everybody
love
that
for.
drops
boy
an
be
album
killing
You
it.
heard that
has
song?
at
Him and the
least-
Gang got a song.
Nah, I ain't heard that one yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Is
Oh, no,
it?
it's nice.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta check that out.
But
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying though, is that his album has like almost 20 fucking songs on it, bro.
Oh, he's still doing
And
that.
yeah, but at the end of the day, there's only probably like 4 or 5
That's it
songs.
right
on
there.
Oh
it.
hell
That's
no!
it right there. So he got it right in the center of his chest. So when he stands up, it's like his pecs are right over the top of it, almost like makes the hat
hell
That
come
look
no.
down.
like the nigga at the liquor store. That don't look like
It sure
motherfucking
do.
Nipsey.
That's a bad time. Cause I didn't get a chance like to see like what it came out to look like. I just know that he was getting done.
No.
You know, I wanna
Man, nah, that's a wrap, dude. I ain't fucking with the game ever. Not like I ever did, but you definitely done.
I don't think there's any
Oh,
sound on
it
this
looked
shit.
clean right there, but
Well, when you
still.
see him stand up, it's a bit different. Yeah, he's got it like right on the center of
Nah,
his
why they
chest.
got his eyebrows looking like fucking bitch eyebrows?
Well, he's doing something else over there. This other artist. But yeah, I don't know.
He's drawing somebody else's dick on his fucking ribs.
I don't know.
Fuck,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you
just-
getting for that.
That's just doing like
That's too much.
Y'all niggas hating, man.
You said
my
we're
bad.
hating?
Look at that nigga.
There it is, right there. There it is. I don't know. It's kind of a weird position, to be honest.
Man, I got love for you, Quando. We done been through the sticks. And, you know what I mean? Even do a little dirt. I ain't getting your face tattooed on me. I'm just saying. And how well did he know? How well did he know Nip?
I mean, no, he didn't know him well for a
Right.
minute, man. Cause like
He know it.
he was cool with Nip. Like when Nip like dropped
Like they
his,
came from the same
his
hood.
first. No, nigga,
they
obviously
blood
not.
to the blood in the crib.
Yeah,
Rob,
Yeah,
shut
Nip's
up.
a crib.
You don't even
You out
know.
your
man.
mind?
That nigga
then.
game
He
is
out his
from-
mind then.
yeah, he's from fucking.
Nah, that, bro. It's about the respect for the brother.
What he was
Now, when
doing.
I-
in
now,
his
when I
message.
get one of
Trendy
my
said it
niggas-
right. That's
now
too
when I-
much.
Now, when I get one of my niggas' face tattooed on me,
Yeah. Like, come on. Dead sitting
Like,
your
I
chest?
doubt it. Name, yes.
That's
Not
what
no
I'm
face.
saying. Like a name
I'll
is
get a
cool,
name.
man.
Yeah, I ain't
but
gonna
I'm
lie,
not
I'll get a
doing no
name.
face.
I'll get a name. You know, one of my relatives passed away or whatever, I would get their name tattooed on me for sure. I ain't getting no nigga's portrait on me. I don't even get my mama portrait on me. She passed away.
You understand?
I get my mama shit before I get a nigga shit tattooed on me. You know what I'm saying? That's
Facts.
just my opinion. But,
Or your daughter, like somebody
yeah, my
like
daughter,
that. You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
know what I
Like,
mean?
you know what I'm saying? But
But-
yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, but
you
right,
know.
but like that's what I'm saying though, is that like I'm pretty sure he got a lot of niggas that's dead, family members and shit. He ain't got none of the niggas tattooed on him. He got
You're probably
Eazy-E, Nipsey. He probably got Dr. Dre on the on his lower part
And he's
back.
still alive.
He probably all
You feel me?
Lower back.
He got a Dr. Dre
Yeah.
fucking tramp stamp. and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas say that's dick riding.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's dick riding?
Man, that's a female
But my
saying
thing though
that
is
too.
that where your comments been at when your own manager says some fucked up shit about
Which
Nipsey
is whack,
Hussle?
which is whack
What's Whack 100?
Okay, let's
You
get into that.
ain't had no comments on that shit, but only surprisingly Meek Mill and T.I. did.
Yeah,
But you are this nigga's so-called one of his brothers.
yeah.
I didn't even see even YG even say like nothing about the shit, and that was so-called his brother. So, but at the end of the day, though, his manager's Whack 100. So that where
So
does
you-
your loyalty like come in with that?
It
my
feels
nigga?
like almost like when somebody like does die and there's anyone who's getting any type of shine, even if you're dead, they're gonna try to use that and build their shit up. You know what I mean? And I could see that perspective from like what these cats are doing. Even the fact that we're talking about it right now is proof of what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Is that these cats are using this shit in essence to try to build up their shit, you know what I mean, and get us fucking talking about them and make them more relevant in the here and the now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just-
As far as what?
Never let a motherfucker ride your
Well, that's-
wave.
That's
I
like
don't
the same thing.
I don't understand that.
That's the same thing. I mean, obviously it's not the same thing, but
Well, that's a good point, Mike.
Yo.
For real, man. Like that's real, bro. Like because if I got you tattooed on me, nigga, and somebody says some greasy shit about you, bro, I'm blasting the fuck out of them
Like,
easily.
How
It's
you
just-
not
it's just
taking
like-
off at least?
Like for example, that nigga's brother, a real nigga to that nigga, was Dave East. And for prime example, Dave East had a fucking track that he was supposed to be doing that Kodak Black was supposed to be featured on. He got a song on his album called Lil Baby.
Okay.
And they asked the nigga, they said, so what happened with Kodak Black's feature? Because you only got one feature on it and it's Lil Baby. and he said, well, Kodak was supposed to be up on the track. You feel me? Like, I like Kodak, but nigga, you went against my brother and you came for his wife.
Yeah.
So Dave said, nigga, like, my loyalty is over everything, nigga. So I can't fuck with you for that,
Simple
nigga.
as that.
So you can't be on my shit.
Why are we getting on that?
Why ain't the sound effects, man?
You know what I mean? So I really highly respect that kind of shit, bro. Like, that's real.
Hey,
you
real
feel
shit.
Me? Like, that's real
shit. I ain't gonna get all too personal, man. But same thing happened with like bitches and niggas and shit like that, bro. Like, trust me. I ride it with my bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that just ain't gonna happen.
It's just what the fuck it is, man.
Like that, no, like that's what it's supposed to be.
That's what you're supposed to be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dave East really should have probably beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But I ain't gonna beat your ass.
But he
I ain't gonna
still
do that.
did.
But I'm not gonna fucking do business with you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna bow down and go,
because you did some disrespectful shit.
Right, that's my homeboy. Right, and I ain't just my homeboy. That's my friend.
That's my brother. Yeah,
that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference with that shit. And yeah, I do respect that, man.
Like, that's some real shit,
do no
man.
song with Kodak like that anyway, Dave. He shouldn't even want to do no shit with him.
Nah, but
no.
But again, though, that all comes from sales, my nigga. Like that's what it is, because Kodak got a lot of fucking fans, nigga, and he's barely like 21,
if you making money, you making money, dude, and you shouldn't you should never lower yourself to that fucking point, especially if that's where your loyalties lie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because after that, dude, after you cross that line, and what you gonna do next? You feel me? Fucking beat Billy D. Williams and shit for the next track? Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, Davey showed me that he. Like, that's why he's one of my favorite rappers, because that nigga's real, man. He a real nigga, bro. So salute to that nigga, bro.
Kodak is facing some time over.
Yeah, he's facing like 7 years.
Because then they got a severe case of ADD.
I think he got a drug problem. When that what happened?
Dude, that codeine and shit, man.
Yeah, he had a drug problem and he got caught.
But yeah, I would have did no track with him. You out there shitting off him after my nigga fucking wife. Nigga, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Right, and then you came for it so fast, nigga. Like, you did it within like a week span of the time that homie passed away. So,
you know,
that's
but
fucked
Wack
up.
100 saying Nipsey ain't a legend. He ain't no legend. Who the fuck is Wack 100?
Yeah,
some niggas that, and then he even got into it with T.I. And I've seen on Twitter.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the nigga T.I. Because T.I. got at him too. Like, hey, man, you should watch your mouth.
Yeah.
And that nigga got at T.I. like, nigga, you a snitch too. He basically called T.I. a snitch. He basically,
man,
which may or may not
that
be true,
story has been creeping for a little while now.
He called T.I. snitch. He was like, bro, I got caught with 37 AKs and such and such amount of cash and shit. Yeah. I'm a real hood legend.
Who said that? Wack 100 did?
How you get away though?
Yeah.
Right. What did you do?
What did you do? Who did you say something to?
But
no, it's just
you ain't defacing no time.
Look at Mark. Wack who? That's exactly. Yeah. I had to find out who the fuck this dude was and shit, dude, to be talking all this shit.
He's been around for a minute, but it's just like at the end of the day, bro, it's like you should like let that shit alone.
I just don't like niggas that try to act too hard all the time. I don't like niggas that try to act too hard, like act tough all the time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They do that shit, like I said earlier, they do that shit on purpose in order to get us talking about them. Now we know who the fuck they are.
That's what it was.
But you know what's more crazy though? Because the whole reason of why that they did that interview was because Blueface put that shit on Twitter. So he's
Blueface's manager.
Yeah. So your job was to go in there and explain what he didn't mean, but you justified it in a way where it was okay for like the nigga to say what he said in a way by you making up shit saying, oh well, Nipsey wasn't a legend anyway. You know, he wasn't an A-list artist, and now
how was he not a legend?
Trying to
right,
say
so basically, people need to stop coming for Blueface because now all of a sudden Nipsey got all these fans and all this love and shit. Like that nigga Ben had love and fans.
Now he did get more because he died. Let's keep it a buck.
What he did was legendary. That's true.
I would say also at the end of the day
before he died.
Lauren London has a big but Lauren London plays a big piece in that too, bro.
But to say he's a legend is fugazi as fuck.
It is.
He was a legend before he died.
Give him a couple years though.
No,
he's a legend based on
being the first motherfucker to come where he's from. To get his own fucking deal, to get his own fucking deal, and then invest back into the community. But he also did what he spoke. And to be about what you rap about is deeper than rap. I just argued with this bitch all night, bro, in this motherfucking hip hop group, bro, talking about Nipsey Hussle rap like Silk the Shocker.
What?
Bitch, you smoking big rocks.
What the fuck?
Silk the Shocker. That's some fucked up shit.
Me, Bruce, and Kay, and Sky Harbor, and a couple other motherfuckers. We in this hip hop group, bro. It's a bunch of like East Coast niggas and shit. Niggas be talking outlandish. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type of shit. She was like, oh, his flow was offbeat and things of that nature and all that type of shit. I'm like, bitch, you smoking big dope. You smoking big rocks. Silk the Shocker? Fucking no. Sometimes Nipsey Hussle flow would be offbeat or whatever, but it was because of
that's because it was freestyling too. He was freestyling.
Styling
Man, it was on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Styling. That's how I saw it. Any song I ever heard that was like that.
Because he's done that a lot of times. But the shit go though.
Yeah,
I still fuck with it still.
Because he lets it breathe though. And honestly, a lot of rappers out there can learn how to do that shit. Let the shit breathe.
Because at the end of the day,
say a word, let your bars
nigga
breathe.
dropped a generational album. Like you don't get albums like that like you get it like every 10 years,
like
every 12 years.
He really do. Rap like a whack ass fucking mystical. Offbeat and yelling and shit.
Yo.
Nipsey shit wasn't nothing like that. That's how I knew the bitch. You don't even listen to that nigga. Shut up.
Yeah, for real.
See, and like that's coming from like an individual that don't even know.
I don't even know where she from. Down south or the East Coast, one of them shits. But like,
well, she from no man's land.
Don't really,
she from no man's land.
You don't really understand, what the fuck he was doing and shit, man. But at the same time,
but that's why I was so mad about what he said.
He was a legend before he died.
But your only argument was that he wasn't a legend because he was not a commercial artist. Basically, what you're fucking saying. You said he wasn't an A-list artist. So, what's your definition of A-list artist? A motherfucker that makes albums after albums after albums. That's name is out there on the radio, like all that kind of shit.
Legend is somebody that's out there like that.
Yeah. So basically, like
undeniable.
Yeah.
As far as what? Sales
and talent.
Yes.
Just how popular you got.
Yes. So just how, like, for example, like if Nicki Minaj, like she could probably be a fucking legend in the female.
They're calling Cardi B a legend now.
Yeah.
She's the first female to win the fucking shit.
Her career ain't long enough to be called that yet,
but
man.
She's
niggas be giving accolades to motherfuckers who ain't put in the fucking work.
The reason why they call her that is because she's the first female artist to win Best Rap Album.
Stop calling him a legend already, man. Let him fucking do his thing first.
Right, but y'all gonna fuck it up for him in the future.
Let him do his thing first.
You're gonna take all that pressure.
You put all this fucking pressure on the motherfucker. Cardi B, fuck no.
My point is, if you call Cardi B a legend, then obviously you can't say shit about Nip.
If you want to call a legend, she probably a legend in female rap categories for selling sex. That's it. As far as like selling sex and shit, like she might be a legend in that.
Legend ass.
That's it. But other than that, nigga, she ain't, bro.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they call her a legend because she's technically the first female
all
rapper
clout,
to win Best
bro.
Rap Album.
It's all about clout. If you got
that's
the
just
clout,
probably rigged anyway.
You got the fan base, and you got the streams, nigga, you're gonna get it. Cause like you could never go to a Nipsey Hussle track on YouTube before Victory Lap that never had more than 10 million views.
Before he passed.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, before that too, but also before he even dropped Victory Lap. Like when you had Crenshaw and Bulls Ain't Got No Name and the Marathon Continues and etc. All that shit didn't have no more than 10 to 15 million views. But now you got his new shit. Now you can pull up rap niggas on YouTube. You might see 50 to 60 million views.
Yeah.
Right.
Never had that shit before when he was making his music.
So the death has an impact. Jadakiss said niggas don't love you until you die.
It's true.
That's real. But also based on what you left behind, nigga.
That's just facts with
because
anything.
right, but
any artist will be like that.
Nigga, I respect you. I love you, nigga, and all that type of shit. That's why me and my niggas, my real close month, we tell each other I love you every time we leave.
Right, for real, yeah. Before, I don't
before
say
something
it
ever happen again.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? All jokes aside, nigga, something happened. You may not really know how I feel about you.
And my
females
thing
and
too,
everything, you know what I mean?
is that
Family.
You know what else is also legendary stats that I witnessed I've never seen before, man, is from a rapper since I've been alive, maybe before Tupac. I'm sorry, after Tupac, was Nipsey had the most lit and coldest outing as far as how much he had at his ceremony and his funeral and how it was televised so motherfucking much. Like
on the news.
There's been so many rappers nigga, that died. I've never seen that before.
How's that not legendary?
I've never even seen gangbangers even give a day.
Did they do that for Tupac? Did they show Tupac's funeral on the news?
No.
That's true.
And even after after their deaths,
that would be my argument right there. Nigga, you ain't saying legendary. Was Tupac funeral on the news?
Right, but did you even see any like followers like that? Also, nigga, no. You didn't see any of that, bro.
Get out of here, Rod.
Fix the wide angle.
And that's like the crazy thing to me is like how do you not see that this man didn't have motherfuckers that loved him and that supported his shit, his movement? Obviously he did.
Leave it. It's good.
Right.
Obviously he did, because like how many rappers have
Before
died in
he
the last
died,
15 years and we just know about it, but we're not witnessing shit. We're not witnessing other people speak. We never
Was
witnessed
he on the news?
president,
No.
nigga.
He
A
wasn't.
president wrote a letter for this nigga.
Yeah, it's
Obama. What president? Obama did
For who?
for Nipsey.
They wouldn't do that
Was
shit.
that for real?
Yes, nigga. He got a letter from Obama, bro, to speak at a ceremony, nigga.
I ain't
At
know that.
Staples Center.
Yeah.
Oh, and they read it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
remember that?
You right.
How was that not fucking legendary?
They wouldn't do that shit for Cardi B.
They wouldn't do that for no rapper, nigga.
No, I forgot about that. Obama
Nigga.
did read a letter.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
He did write a letter himself and shit to
Yeah.
the funeral to be read.
To be read, nigga, by one of his co-workers or his family members, my nigga. But that's crazy. Okay, yeah, nigga, Easy was on the news, but come on now, like, be real, bro.
He wasn't a news.
It was not as deep, nigga, as Nipsey shit. Like, that
for
shit
real.
got
They
real,
had
nigga.
they had streets locked down. There was a whole fucking parade and shit.
Yeah, bro.
There's
You had Chris and Bloods come together, even for a day. Like that right there is
you thought some
legendary.
cartel shit happened and someone died, and they were out there like that. It was crazy. It was a whole fucking procession, parade, everything. It was nuts. I saw it online, obviously, but I've never seen anything like that for anyone who died.
I've never seen that, bro.
Me either.
Maybe like
That's
Biggie,
legendary.
like a
Maybe,
little bit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I remember that.
Processional, like when they driving,
Yeah.
and they show everybody start bumping
Yeah.
Biggie, and everybody
Yeah,
start
out
fucking,
there in the streets
partying
and shit.
out in the
But it
streets and
wasn't
shit.
like that.
But they
Them
just showed
niggas
the
was
actual
marching
fucking
and
service.
you had niggas
And
walking
the
from
procession.
where the
Right.
motherfucking limo was. I mean, from like where the hearse was coming from. And these niggas is walking with it, nigga,
Yeah,
the
at the end
whole
of the
way.
day, that nigga Wack 100 is a fucking hater, bro.
He is a hater.
You're a fucking hater, bro. You're an old ass hater.
Because now I think
Just
about
because
it
you
too.
managing Blueface, or where the fuck his name is now, I don't even like that motherfucker. Because you're managing him and you want to bring this now hard ass OG shit, nigga. Keep it 100, bro, and give respect to the fucking dead and ashe to your ancestors and all that type of shit,
Yeah.
bro. He out of pocket for that shit, in my opinion.
But you know what's more crazy, and I might be wrong in, but I might not be. I'm pretty sure that fucking Nipsey originally was fucking with Wack 100.
Nipsey?
I want to say in the beginning of his career, he was fucking with Wack 100 to be his manager for like a little bit, and then that nigga left and did his own thing. So I mean, I don't know
Right.
if that shit has something to do with it too. You know what I mean? Like the nigga went and actually succeeded when you probably looked at him and said, "Nigga, I mean, you can go, but you ain't about to do nothing." And the nigga start like he will also go down as the most successful. What's that word called? Where like he did like his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Entrepreneur.
yeah, like he probably go down as like the most successful one to do it on his own, my nigga. You know what I mean? And he's had such a good influence that YG is benefiting off of that. Like YG ain't gotta make no good ass albums no more.
Yeah.
Because he's benefiting off his business mentality, bro.
Just the success off that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
I mean, it's true.
because YG hasn't dropped like no hot shit since My Crazy Life. That
Yeah.
right there, that album was hard.
That's Stop Snitching is hot.
Yo.
Trouble.
Man, bro.
What he do? That fucking Stop Snitching is hot.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like a whole album though, bro. Like my Crazy Life was all on the billboards, nigga. Like almost every song was on the radio. Like that nigga album was hot. But you know, ever since he had like the business mindset of learning from Nipsey Hussle, that's how he more benefits off his brand.
True. Yeah. Wack 100 comments.
Wack 100?
Yeah.
Construction worker. Truck driver.
He works the
Nipsey
fucking
ain't a
jackhammer.
Is Nipsey a legend? He's not a legend.
All right, it's a double-edged sword on that one. I understand what Wack was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? As in his at that time, his music wasn't at legendary status as he died. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't on legendary status. We can all say that. He wasn't making platinum songs. He didn't go there in life.
Didn't have no platinum songs?
Didn't have nothing.
No, he didn't.
Didn't go gold. Didn't do nothing.
That was first album ever. That was his
No,
first album
no,
ever.
no.
He's never had an album
No.
before Victory Lap.
Victory Lap was
Everything else
first
was
official album.
mixtape.